I'm fairly certain Afra would vote yes on that as well.
Yeah, let's play some Dungeons and Dragons. So California woke up. Like it's the least we could do. California, yeah, like they suffered through the first half of this campaign, or longer with the early hours. We're gonna honor them.
But I'm actually no longer in California at the moment.
Oh, how did that happen?
I'm visiting home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how did that happen? All right, let me bring you over to your big ship, I guess. And you guys resurface and head back to your ship.
Yes.
Alrighty. And head back to your ship.
Yes.
Alright. Gertie and Zalgramath have, I guess, signed on as retainers.
Excellent.
This has dramatically limited the amount of things that are going to try to fuck with you while you're sailing around on your ship. So, so there's that.
Well, did we agree to give Silvermith the parrot wings cape so you could turn into a parrot?
Yeah, that's it.
I believe so, yes.
All right, so for 2 hours a day, this guy can grow parrot wings and fly.
Yeah, and
Good to
then when
know.
we're, in port, he can disguise himself as a parrot, not
Well, I read the thing, and I think I was thinking of Cloak of the Bat that actually turns you into a bat. I think this doesn't turn you into a parrot. It gives you a mimic ability like a Kenku, and it gives you the ability to grow parrot wings. But I don't think it actually turns you into a parrot. I mean, Bahir are not illegal,
Yeah.
but he's certainly not going to be able to go wandering around town or anything. He'd probably have to stay on the ship or kind of go up and down the
Have an
coast.
escort.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like with what we had to do with Salem, which was someone always had to be with them. Otherwise, Manticore, kill it.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So, I mean,
Yep.
Dritz is working super hard. His organization's constantly, day and night, working towards civil rights for all. But like full-on monsters, it's an uphill battle for sure. So.
And Crash, if you need me to run Gravic, I'd be happy to do so if it comes to it.
Great. Okay. Let me do that. His full name is Graviculator. I don't.
Graviculator. Excuse me.
Yeah. What the hell? All right. It's not my place to judge. It's not my place to judge. All right. I have an elephant named Peanut, so I can't really talk. So. All right.
Yeah, but that's funny.
Well, it's his full name is like Pianater, but he just shortened it to Peanut. So, anyways,
Everyone was saying it wrong.
yeah. Okay, so, all right, back on your ship with your allies, your new loot, and of course Jenna's tremendously large shell. So, two of the pirates whisper to each other, "Oh my God, Becky, look at her shell. It is so big." Yeah. So here you go. I'll make it into an item token because that'll make it even more fun for you, and you could figure out how to get this shit around. For now, it's not too bad. You got big monsters. That'll help. You got, all right, Gravik, you're kind of a big monster, if we're being honest. Yeah. So these three, no problem. They can carry the shell wherever you need it to go. The problem is going to be fitting it through doorways, hallways, things like that. So, all right. But that's why you guys are playing D&D, for those puzzle solving opportunities. Those little, creative problem solving as a group. So let's get started on that. What's your next move, generous crew?
I think to sail to Saltmarsh.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, before we sail to Saltmarsh, Jenna, you wanted to have the shell reworked, didn't you? Is there someone closer that could rework the shell than Saltmarsh? like I'm not quite sure where we are in the
Yeah, let me
The
check
world.
my notes real quick.
I didn't know if we were closer to Pirate Island, and there might be someone there that could work it, or whether we wanted more anonymity and just go back to Saltmarsh and find someone there. Because if we go to Pirate Island, that thing, and try and find someone to work it, that word's gonna get around.
All right, let me see what we got here. Where's my measurement tool? God damn it, Surge! You're always in the way. I'm gonna throw you in the trash now. Nobody likes
I've already been there long enough. Don't throw me in the trash again.
What a sad magic item. Oh well. I'll throw you in the caves of chaos, buddy. I'll throw you in the caves of chaos.
Go on, start ruining.
That's what he needs. He needs to be in the caves of chaos, where someone could love him.
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah, it needs to be the basin needs to be crafted from the shell.
Mm-hmm.
So, Crash. So with like my research and stuff, do I know how big the basin needs to be? Because a basin
You have to be
can
able to
be
completely
massive.
submerge yourself in it.
Okay. Okay. So a bathtub.
Anyone who will benefit from this, like a baptismal situation, like not like the lame one with the squirt gun, or just dunking the baby real quick, but like the walkthrough baptism. That's kind of what this is going for.
Okay.
All right. So I'm checking your location on the map, distance-wise, and all that jazz. So you are 400 miles southwest of Saltmarsh, which is a little far. You're currently, it looks like 175 miles outside, or sorry, southeast of your lighthouse. By that definition, then you would be 200 miles southeast of Mintarn if you wanted to go there. Other locations you could try for. I don't know if you'd really want to do business related to a dragon turtle in Mintarn, since there is a very big ancient dragon turtle that lives there. Though maybe it would be happy that you killed off a competitor. I'm not sure. But Mintarn has its own dragon turtle guardian situation, which helps bolster their defenses. Honestly, from where you're at, I guess if you wanted to check out something new, you could try going to Baldur's Gate. It's about 280 miles east of your current location.
Why don't we just go to Saltmarsh and, like, Jenna can just say she wants a nice bathtub made.
Hmm?
That would be in character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
what I was thinking.
All right.
That or we could just straight up. Nah, no, no. Yeah, I think just Saltmarsh is fine.
All right. Give me a sec. Okay, it is going to take some time to get back to Saltmarsh. So let me update your calendar accordingly. While you guys are sailing on the boat, is there anything in particular you wanted to get done in the couple days of travel it's going to take to kind of swing back around to Saltmarsh? Okay, anybody? Darren?
Not really.
Not me,
Okay.
no. I'm good.
Just
Yeah.
standard operating procedure type stuff? Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so Garuda, you're waiting for your gun payday to come in.
No, I already got my gun payday.
The whole thing?
Yep.
I thought there was. Okay. I thought there was a little bit of time left on it, but
We gave it to the. I gave all weapons to the old man with the T. I can't remember his name.
fair enough. Okay. Oh, right. He came in and was like, I could filter it out for you instead.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Right. Okay. As you guys arrive back into Saltmarsh, with everything that has transpired, that will leave you guys with 5 days left.
Okay,
No
so
pressure.
I guess we should go ahead and get a fresh Heroes Feast.
Oh yeah, I mean that's been budgeted for, I guess. I don't know if you're religiously doing it every day just in case something happens, or
Well,
you guys
Yeah,
felt
we're
I'm
safe
doing
playing
doing it
Gravik.
though.
I wouldn't have done anything as we're heading back to port, but like
Okay,
if
fair enough.
as we're getting back
I
in,
took out the money for us to do it literally every day. So
right. I'm looking at like the components on the character sheet here. So
Gotcha. All right. So, rain has not stopped this whole time. As you return to Saltmarsh, it is a mess. The the docks, I mean, you could see them still, but the tide is high. It is really, really high. The streets are flooded. What sewers there are in Saltmarsh are overflowing. More than likely, the Thieves Guild that you guys encountered at the very beginning of the campaign, they have had to either find a magical means or some other way to deal with the flooding that they're dealing with down there. It's getting pretty bad. It's getting pretty bad. So, as you return to Saltmarsh, the first order of business is to find a craftsman who will make you a turtle shell bathtub.
yep.
Okay, what is the specifications that you're going to give to this local craftsman? And this is a rush job, right? So with the threat of Xanathar lurking, um, you're gonna have to
I got the
really,
money.
yeah, they're gonna have to hire a lot of contractors to come in and abuse the Xanthar's rules. So,
I have carpenter's tools. Can I help them? Can I like oversee the project?
uh, I mean, I feel like like scrimshaw artists, they might kind of feel like you stepping on their toes a little bit with the carpentry tools. But if Jenna insists that you have to be part of the project, I mean, she's the customer. They might agree to it. But I
Nah,
mean,
I'm sorry, Grid. I wasn't planning on involving it in this.
Oh, no problem. I just want to see if it can help out any to make sure our bathtub is correctly made.
all right. Let's see. Just put these guys down here. There we go. Your sea creature collection. All right. Let me take you over to your Saltmarsh map while we figure out your next move. Uh, yeah, there was no price listed, so I mean, the real cost of this is just getting them to do it quickly. Um, the scrimshaw artist listens to what you have to say and marvels that you want to take something of this size and reduce it so much. They want to know exactly how big you want this thing to be. Like a 10-foot basin, like a 5-foot basin, a wash tub. Like how big of a bath are you looking at? Is this going to be a freestanding unit? Does it need to have cute little feet on it? Do you want it to be kind of roly poly and have like a rounded bottom? Like, will it be inset into something? Like, what do you want to do with this?
I mean, I would follow any like specifications that I found in the notes.
Okay, okay.
Um,
The
and
only
if
thing
it's
is that you have to be able to completely submerge yourself.
yeah, then just like bathtub size.
And of course, you've
well,
got to be able to kill 3 sentient sea-dwelling humanoids in the bathtub as well.
Yep.
And still have room for you to submerge.
Alright, so we'll go king-size bathtub size.
Okay. All right, so they'll start working on that. That looks about right. Okay. I guess we gotta flip it over since you killed him. All right, there we go. All right, so they're gonna start working on that. It's gonna take a few days. So, those words are not what you wanted to hear, but I mean, it'll take a few days. So, what do you want to do in the meantime while you're waiting for that?
Find and clear the entrance to the vaults.
Okay.
And have the magical shops reset, or is it still what they have from?
Let's see. You did manage to sort of get rid of Kelladek. So yeah, let me check on that real quick. All right.
Hey, Crash, sorry to change the subject just real quick.
Sure.
Crossbow expert. I won't get the reload property, but I will get the 5 feet House of Creatures don't get disadvantage, right?
Correct. And if you had magic, you would actually. I think that lets you do something with magic too. Not sure. But it's a good feat.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, Garuda, is that you're just gonna blast them at point blank range or at long range. You are the gunslinger.
Well, a lot of stuff does have a tendency to try to eat him, so I could definitely
well,
see.
I'm not trying to get down on the man. I'm just like he's like covering all his angles if he's doing that. Like he's got sharpshooter, he's got crossbow expert. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're gonna die if you piss off Garuda.
Dex fighter literally only needs strength, so they're drowning in feats.
I didn't think we'll make it this far, to be honest.
Really? Wow.
Thought Garuda
To
would have been
be
dead.
fair, a lot of things have been trying to eat him.
That's true. That's true. All right.
Because like as soon as he walks on the battlefield, everything just
Their nostrils start flaring. And, yeah, it's off to the races.
Also, to be fair, somebody told me that I would die multiple times inside this campaign.
Who did that? Who, me?
No, it was just somebody inside the call who I played Caves of Chaos with. Zach.
Wait, are you saying me?
Tony make 3 backup characters when we first started.
Look,
oh damn. Well, to be fair,
wait.
those early levels were pretty brutal.
You
Those
literally
early
had
levels
someone
were
die in the very first encounter.
Yeah, that's true. That was true. Good memories. All right.
Yay! Hey, buddy.
All
Morning. I'm here. I'm alive.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
Okay.
I will. So I already did the maintenance for Graviculator for the day.
I like how you dropped that like you learned his middle name, you know? You're just like, yeah. In case you didn't know, I read your driver's license. All right, let's see. All right, what is new in the store? That's actually pretty cool, and that's really cool. Okay. Yeah, let me share that real quick. All right, here is Joaquim starting to get goods back in stock. All right, and let's see if the Dwarven Anvil has anything new in stock.
Hey Jenna, did you get that ring of mind shielding? Because
Nope.
there's one at Joaquin's now.
I mean, don't really need it anymore.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Okay. And here's the updated stuff for the Dwarven Anvil. Dwarven Anvil doing great now that the dwarves have been run out of town. Dwarves were actively trying to ruin their business. Ugh. It's always neat to see the evolution of one particular city over the course of a whole campaign. All right. Let's see. Put some of this on in channel 2. Go. And let's see. All right. So, the beginning of I don't know, we'll call it day 5. You've dropped off the shell with the local scrimshaw artisan. She's informed you that she's going to, if it's such a rush job, she's going to have to hire as many people as she can to help with the project. Too many, and it'll foul the work. But she could have it done in 3 days. 3 days, she will have the shell reworked into a beautiful king-size basin with
Yep,
little claw footies. She'll even make the little claw footies look like dragon feet to just add insult to injury there.
That's a nice touch, actually.
Yeah. So
Yep.
While we're
maybe
waiting for
like
that,
a tail that kind of comes down that would be like stairs that you climb up to get into the tub.
Also a nice touch.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Sorry, Afra.
I I just want to see what the city guard is doing. Like if they are, I don't know, like preparing for an attack or what they're up to.
Sure. Using your inquisitive nature, you wander the stormy streets, slipping just tiny bribes and trading, worthless secrets to essentially get a better bead on what is happening here. There is an underlying current of fear amongst the guards and the populace. They are realizing now that all the rain and all the fish might have seemed like a great blessing at first, but this has gone on long enough. Their prayers and offerings to Umberly the Bitch Queen seem to go unnoticed or unheeded. And when they pray to, I believe it is Volkur, same results. Welgar Brinehanded of the Temple of Volkur. I don't think you guys have ever even met this person. He has his hands full trying to treat all of the people that are possessed of a great madness. This is the Temple of Volkur that you finally hear about as you're asking around. Volkur is basically Surfer Thor. Like if Thor was into surfing. He's a Forgotten Realms deity of waves. That's right. Patron of sailors, ships, favorable winds, naval combat, and to a certain extent surfing. So that's what's going on there. But yeah, that guy, his staff and his temple are just inundated with people who are succumbing to this ongoing madness. It's easier to explain the madness as an illness So people around the city have taken more precaution as far as like trying to not get sick. So on top of all the other creepiness that's going on, there are people that are wearing, plague masks and just bandanas around their face, convinced that whatever this madness is, it is either spread through some kind of contagion or through food. And so all of the fishing that has been done, people are now suspicious that maybe it is these deep sea fish that are making everyone sick and driving everyone crazy. The guard, for their part, do have their hands full. There are more and more shark attacks and Sahaugen attacks against shipping and fishing vessels. As far as threats from the inland areas, there have been reports of very large lizard folk raiding anyone who is trying to travel the King's Road, which leads inland and then towards the trade road and Daggerford. The lizard folk, last you checked, were not interested in attacking people. So this is an interesting turn of events as well. The people that are being attacked are being dragged off into the swamps. There is also an increase in bullywug activity. So that is the thing. And there are whispered rumors that whatever is happening in the swamp is bolstering itself in power, unifying all of the swampy races for a great battle that is yet to come. So, I would say that the current state of affairs for the guards of Saltmarsh is very bad. Morale is low, confusion is high. They would love to know what the hell is going on. You have also heard rumors that key personalities in the city have come up with reasons to leave. So some of the more prominent or wealthy or successful people have had business that called them elsewhere, further inland, Yartar, a Silvery Moon, so on and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would at some point stop in to visit Eleander to give him an update on the Sahaugen situation.
Oh, okay. You do eventually go and visit Guard Captain Eleander. He furrows his brow upon seeing you, and he says, I thought perhaps you had left Saltmarsh.
Well, yeah, for a while, but it's nice here. I like it.
Oh, it's great. The weather is just fantastic. So, what brings you back to Saltmarsh?
Yeah, along those lines. So, we recently had some dealings with Sahaugen, and I have some information that I feel like you would find valuable in the name of saving the town, which I also like.
I see. And how much do you want for this information?
I actually don't really want to be paid. I know that's weird, isn't it?
He narrows his eyes and furrows his brow deep in suspicion.
I just do what I tell you, okay? That's what I want for my information. Just do and that came out wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you like, I was already suspicious of your information. Now I am doubly so.
No, what I mean is just listen to my advice.
I see.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So, there's gonna be a huge Sahaugen attack. They're gonna basically take over the town. Like completely sack the town.
Why would they want a town that is above the waves?
They have a new religious bent, and their new god wants this town. So they will get
Their
the
new
town.
god wants this town.
Yeah. And so this attack, it's gonna happen on the date that I know that it's going to happen on. And
Is this
except
new god a hungry god?
yeah. Yeah. So anyway, this attack is gonna happen on this date. And but what you need to
Do you give him the right date or the wrong date?
I give him the right date.
Oh, you give him the right date.
Yeah, I give him
Wait
the
a
right
minute.
date.
Are you double crossing the Sahaugen?
Oh my god, what do you think?
I
Of
don't
course
know
I
with you
am.
anymore. I don't know with you anymore. I don't know what's real anymore. Oh my god. The Baron's gonna be so upset, Afra. What the fuck? You made it. Oh, wow. I need a minute. Hold on.
He's got to go pace. He's got to go pace and smoke a cigarette.
But was this not obvious? Oh, Afra, another thing. I was thinking like
Yeah.
maybe we could reach out to our allies in Daggerford and get even more,
Nah, assistance.
defenses.
Nah,
Yeah,
Well-
you got that old lady you look up to so much.
yeah. Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. His eyes narrow and he says, that's less than 5 days.
Yeah, it is. And what you need to do in the meantime is pretend that this attack is not going to happen. You need to pretend that this town is completely safe. And
So I need
Sahaugen
to
have been
ready our
defeated.
defenses against a powerful aquatic army without appearing to do so,
Yes.
while also fending off their continuous skirmishes against the coastline, while also fending off attacks from bullywugs and lizardfolk from the lizard marshes.
Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like just like give a speech about like, how give a morale boosting speech saying
Give
that
a morale
power
boost to a city of disenfranchised people that think eating deep sea fish makes you go crazy, and the way to stop that is to wear a ridiculous mask on their face. This is what you want me to do. While the rain
Yes.
continues to pound down, while we are sandwiched between hostile, monstrous humanoids.
Well, just tell the people
Honestly,
that,
it sounds
that you
like
know.
I could just tell everyone, hey, it's gonna get way worse, guys. So just keep doing what you're doing and get ready, because in 5 days it's gonna be real bad. It is good to know, and I will do everything I can. And I will. Is there anyone that I can not trust besides you and Jenna the Generous?
You don't trust me?
I certainly don't. I want to know if I can take this information to the city council.
No.
If I start making these bold declarations of what to do with the town's militia and guardsmen, it may cause some of the political leaders, at least the ones that stayed behind, to panic, get nervous, think that I'm trying to make a bid for power.
No, so what you need to do is just inform them that that your, I don't know, spies or whatever have told you that secretly the Sahaugen attack has been broken, and these continuing attacks are just the last gasp. So
Okay.
everyone needs to trust that everything will go back to normal soon.
I see.
Basically,
just
the
tell them
Sahaugen,
that we think that miraculously all of our problems will just disappear soon.
So, the Sahaugen may be under the impression that that is going to be the case, and that they will be able to just kind of walk in to Saltmarsh without there really being
now
any
it's making a
defenses.
bit more sense.
Yeah. So I don't know how they'd have gotten that impression.
Used your
but-
treachery to bamboozle the Sahaugen somehow.
What, me?
I see.
No.
Well, at least your talents are being put to better use than normal.
Ugh. Can you not just say thank you? Is it so hard?
I think Afra has a hard
Tell
time
you
making
what.
friends.
I will say thank you when the rain stops and we are all on the other side of this. Because for now, the only reason I believe you is because I have no better options.
Okay. I just kind of throw my hands up and I leave.
All right, before you leave, he says, wait. I understand that we have tentatively good relations building between Daggerford and here. I was put in this position by the city of Daggerford. Do you want me to reach out to my contacts there and see what help they can give? I have heard that they are dealing with attacks from the lizardfolk on their side of the swamp as well. But
I'll shrug and say it certainly couldn't hurt.
all right. Okay. So he watches you go as he tries to formulate the best way to prepare while looking unprepared. All right.
Crash Pietro, due to having one too many attunable items, is actually going to seek out a set of half plate armor to replace his black dragon scale.
Oh, okay. That should be doable.
Okay. And then when he stops by the faithful quartermasters of Joaquin to see if there's anything especially useful, he is going to go to Captain Zendros and he's going to warn her. He'll say, I wish that we had an opportunity to share another meal together, but time does not permit this. I am concerned for your safety and for the safety of Saltmarsh, and as such, perhaps you should either leave town for a bit if possible, or protect yourself. And he will offer up the Black Dragon scale armor for Captain Zendros. I do not know if this is something that you can use, but I would feel better if I knew I had tried to help protect you if I could not be there myself.
She kind of eyes it and says, this is not something that I can use, but it is something that is in great demand. I can sell this very easily.
Well, if you can benefit from it, consider it a gift, one friend to another.
Okay. As a faithful of Joaquin, gifts, it's a little taboo. It's a little taboo. I mean, they do worship the goddess of commerce. But they understand that the idea of gifts drives commerce. And so she will take it. She will take it. Graciously. All right. But it mentally goes on her accounts as you have done something for her, so she will have to do something for you. So, because unfortunately,
Pietro's
that's
just doing this out of a sense of this is a new friend that I like and I want.
No, yeah. I'm just trying to explain to you sort of the mindset of like a worshiper of the goddess of commerce is, everything sort of has a price and a give and a take and all that jazz. But yeah, she will take it and try to flip it. Get some money going. All right. Yeah.
all just trying to? Are we just trying to pull in allies as many as we can, Jenna? Or
Oh, is it that part? Is this that part of Mass
What?
Effect where you start
are we
pulling
trying
in
to
all your
pull in all our
allies?
allies right now? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, any meat we could put between the Sahaugen and us, but we do what we have to do
All
for
right,
them
Garuda
best.
has an idea then.
Okay.
He will go to the Prime Water House if he can.
Okay. Sure.
And ask to buy some mushrooms.
I was just gonna say he wants the drugs. He's just there to get the drugs.
So
He
you're gonna
has a
go.
plan.
You're gonna go to the house, and you're gonna what? You're gonna ask Feliza, the housekeeper,
Yeah.
if you could buy some mushrooms.
Yeah, you're gonna ask if he can buy
Okay.
some mushrooms.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, you know,
It's a plan.
whenever I think about buying drugs, I always think about Angela Lansbury. So, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me. So, let me switch you over there, I guess. All right. So you knock at the door at the Prime Water Manor, and Feliza looks up at you. She immediately starts air drying you with her wand of prestidigitation. And says, "Oh, Mr. Garuda, I don't believe you have an appointment."
No, I don't. But I just can I buy some mushrooms for you? And he says like, please.
What? You want to purchase some drugs?
Yes.
I'm sorry, we don't do that sort of thing at the front door. And she closes the door in your face.
The gorilla will walk all the way around. He won't fly. He will walk around.
Okay. All right. The guards give you a nod because they're used to seeing you by now. Okay. You knock at the back door, and you hear on the other side, "Who is it?"
It's me. I'm at the back door.
All right. The door opens. Oh. What's up, Sonny?
Yes, so I'm here to purchase some unmentionables from the back door.
I can hook you up. What are you looking for?
I just take out some mushrooms, please, and point me in the direction of the forest.
Of who?
I just want an ounce of mushrooms, and then just point me to the direction of the forest.
Oh, the forest?
The forest, yeah. I got a
The
plan.
the druids. Oh, okay. Yeah. So she comes back with a sack lunch, and she says, "Here's your chicken salad sandwich, sir."
No, wait. Miss Feliza, no, I didn't want chicken salad.
Here's your chicken salad sandwich, sir.
Okay.
Extra mushrooms.
Oh, got it. He winks at her, but like he doesn't know how to wink,
Okay.
so he just blinks.
All right.
Birds have islands?
He's trying to play up his 8 intelligence, unlike most of my players with 8 intelligence. Take DM inspiration, Garuda. You are just an inspiration to a legend. God damn it. Fucking 8 intelligence dump stat characters all over the place. God damn it. Alright, anyways. Yeah, so she hands you the bag. You give her a trivial amount of money. Maybe, well, at least at your current level. So, like, 50 gold tops. But you got a sack of hallucinogenic mushrooms now.
Hero makes his way to the forest. And,
All right.
In the deepest part, and he'll pull out his lingerie. Put it
Oh
on.
wow. Okay.
He will
Oh my god.
eat some shrooms, and he will go. Mystics of the forest, I come here with information. The Sahaugen will be attacking Saltmarsh in however many days are coming, and I do not believe you guys will be safe. I eat some shrooms, and then he offers the rest of the shrooms out on the floor. Please take my offering and help save the town. And then he'll sit down and
Wow.
hallucinate
Wow.
for the rest of the day.
All right. Unexpected.
Wow.
Okay. So, Garuda heads off into the Druids' forest on the southeastern part of Saltmarsh, and is gone for a good time. Well, not a good time, a good amount of time. While he is working on that, does anyone else have any other town business?
If there's nothing else that Jenna needs Pietro for, I guess he'll go on patrol again with
Okay.
with the town guard, and I guess deal with some of these lizard folk and Wollywog incursions.
Okay.
Jenna actually would ask you, if you think you could make it to the lizard folk that we helped in time. See, maybe you could
Ooh.
check in with them.
Without with the swamp as flooded as it is, travel into the swamp is one of those things where you gotta have a swim speed, which you guys do, or canoe or something at this point because it's that badly flooded right now. Getting to the Sorial lizard folk of Dunwater would require, like almost a day's journey there and then another day back. So are you willing to let Pietro go
No, not for
2 days?
Not for 2 whole days. No.
Yeah.
Well, what are you trying to accomplish? Maybe it's worth it.
I want to see what's going on over there, and I
Uh-huh.
want to see if we could get them to also help with what's to
I
come.
mean, if we get a pair of sending stones, I could go on my way and we can communicate back and forth.
Well, we need to explore the mine and
Okay.
find the vault, and I'm not sure how long that's gonna take, and I don't want to risk.
Well, if you guys are taking
of our time.
today to sort of rest in town, get information, that kind of stuff, while working with the guards, you can find out, Pietro, that these lizard folk, according to people who know about such things, are from a more violent tribe of lizard folk known as the Rathroxus. They are longtime enemies of the Soriel lizard folk. You see that none of the lizard folk that you end up skirmishing with are like Soriel people. So
Plus,
I
they
don't
don't
know.
have guns. We sold them a bunch of guns.
Correct. So I don't know if you want to try to take one of the Rathroxus alive, try to get answers out of it. They generally prefer to only speak Draconic, or what the situation is. But they haven't seen any gun-toting lizards in a while. Is basically what's the general information that you managed to pick up during these skirmishes is.
Okay, well, then I would ask a follow-up question. If they haven't seen any gun-toting lizards in a while, does that mean they have seen gun-toting lizard folk coming this far north?
In the beginning,
were some of the other lizard folk coming up this way?
right. Well, the lizard folk are north of Saltmarsh, so it would have been south to come down to Saltmarsh. But
North, south.
yeah, no worries. But they in the beginning there were reports of gun-toting lizard folk assisting people from the town of Saltmarsh who maybe got in over their heads out in the swamps. And combined with information from Gellin Prime Water, people were informed that the smaller, more well-spoken lizard folk, particularly if they were wielding, firearms or metal weapons or things like that, they were to be considered allies of the town. So they had been kind of prepped for that ahead of time, so that they didn't, kill the wrong lizard folk, as it were, when they were out on patrols and stuff like that. But yeah, they haven't seen lizard folk matching that description in quite some time.
In that case, I think I would have tried to take one alive. Because
Okay.
Pietro has proven himself to be a curious soul, and hearing someone pointing out, yeah, something's changed in the environment, you'd be like, I want to know more about these.
Yeah, these Rathroxus, in addition to being big, they also look like Pokemon. So I got a pretty cool miniature for them. Let's see.
Sweet.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, so they look like this and like this. They're very spiky, very big. Yeah, very brutish, very primal. So you take one of them alive, and eventually someone is found who speaks Draconic, and questions can begin being asked. So what are you trying to find out from this creature?
Well, I would start off by saying, hello, my name is Pietro de la Vega. You're my captive. And I would like to ask you some questions to know more about your fighting with the other lizard folk, the ones that have bang bangs and like big finger guns at him, trying to imitate that. We've heard that they have not come down this far anymore. What has happened? Have you been victorious?
Okay, the translator is trying her best. She took Draconic, as like sort of like a goof, like wouldn't it be cool if I could speak Draconic? And she's sort of loving this moment and regretting it too, because it's like she's been doing Duolingo on her phone for years, but now she's actually having to have a real conversation. The Rathrox's prisoner narrows its eyes, trying to sort of parse out the words that are being said, and then gets a big crocodilian smile on its face and lets out a hearty, husky laugh, sort of a and then it says in Draconic, which then gets translated back to you, those ones are no more. The Rathroxus rule the lizard swamps.
How did that happen? They were many in number and they were well armed. How did you defeat them? You lie.
Such weapons are nothing against the power of darkness.
I don't know. I have a friend who has some similar weapons, and I have seen him put holes in darkness. Again, I say you lie.
The creature seems a bit perplexed. As a species, they're not really big on lying.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of narrows its eyes. It says,
"It benefits me not to tell you a mistruth. This one knows his time is done." My people will not take me back, and the darkness we serve would only devour me. I will die here or die there. But I will not die a liar.
You have honor to speak truth, even in the face of such overwhelming odds. And and you are a clever being, for I was trying to goad you. What if, tell me of this darkness, tell me more. If you seem to fear it so, what if you could find allies to fight against the darkness?
We do not fear the darkness. We serve the darkness. The darkness has made us strong and given us great power. Behold my massive size and strength. It took many of you softskins to subdue me. I may have forfeit my life today, but perhaps in death I will continue to serve.
serve how?
And it just sort of like looks around and blinks its eyes, and it says,
As attentions are drawn to the sea, they are drawn away from the dark. The time has come to pay back debts incurred long ago. The time has come to reclaim lands stolen.
You mean to reclaim Saltmarsh?
He kind of cocks his head and he says,
All these lands were ours. Then the Softskins came and drove us deeper into the swamps. But now, finally, we have the power we need to take back what was stolen.
And when you say power, do you refer to the darkness, or have your numbers grown so much that you feel you can cover us in a sea of lizards?
What the ocean claims it can have, and what the ocean doesn't claim will be ours.
I think that's about all I'm going to get out of him.
all right. They kind of look at you like, like, and then they're gonna just stab him through, finish him off.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll just have a good old. We'll put the boots to him and stab him.
Okay. As you walk away, and he's kind of gargling out his last life's blood, he says,
One called Pietro. You walk close to the darkness. Perhaps I'll see you again.
Well, that's creepy.
Yeah, Pietro just round up the rest of the patrol and say, "Okay, let's find some more lizardfolk to kill. Come on!"
all right.
Rally the troops. But when I get done on patrol, I would report all this back to Jenna, saying that it was we are not going to get any help from the other lizard folk. It would appear that they've been destroyed, and any other assistance would have to come from Daggerford, but they may not be able to lend any if things are as bad here as they are inland.
I'm gonna, with the information that Pietro has given me, I'm gonna go ahead and try and scry the Joku priestess that we knew.
Oh, yeah.
And the princess.
All right. Both scrying attempts fail. Those beings are not scryable.
And then I'll throw out one Hail Mary sending to see if I can get a response. I'm basically saying, this is your old friend, Jenna. I am interested to know of your whereabouts, and I hope you're safe. You can respond to this message.
Was that to the
priestess?
Okay, yeah. There is just a dead connection.
All right. Oh, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
All right. Anything else as you guys hang out in Saltmarsh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go talk to Primewater and let him know about everything and see what counsel he has, and what he's planning on doing, and if he can bolster the city's defenses somehow.
Okay. Is anybody else going with you, or are you going alone?
I would say I'm going to the Prime Water Estate if anyone wishes to join me, and I would sending ahead of time to let them know
Sure,
I'm
yeah.
arriving.
Social necessity and all that jazz.
I will
Okay.
go.
Pietro will go.
All right.
I'm just enjoying my last few days of freedom in life.
Okay, fair.
Whenever Gravik isn't directly going with Jenna somewhere, he is taking advantage of the massive amounts of seafood people are catching.
Okay. Yeah, the prices are down because the volume is up, and now people are worried about the quality of the fish, driving people insane. Gravik, you have a great hunger. So you just kind of sign up for one of their like all-you-can-eat seafood buffets, and it's very anime, right? Where they just keep bringing you bowls of seafood, and you just keep devouring it in 9,000 times Earth's gravity. Yeah, it's incredible. All right. So, you guys meet with Prime Order at his estate. He is pleased to see you. Not that he thought you would have abandoned your cause at this point, since he has a better idea of what you guys are up to than most people. As you guys kind of spill what information you have, he in turn informs you guys about what you've already kind of picked up through Pietro's work and Afra's work, that the city is being attacked from two sides now, from the sea and from the swamps. So it's sort of dividing up their forces. According to Ida, over in Daggerford, Daggerford is dealing with issues as well. There are some hags in the nearby woods. You vaguely recall that being a quest earlier on, that are causing trouble along the north and northeastern parts of their territory. And then there are attacks from lizardfolk coming out of the lizard swamp and attacking the territories to the west of Daggerford. So, Daggerford is also essentially being attacked on two fronts.
Nice.
All right. But he does feel that, based on the information that you have, what truly matters is beneath the city of Saltmarsh. The question here is, what would be the best use of allies, troops, resources to ensure that you can prevent whatever's going to happen below the city while not losing the city altogether to these attacks?
Yeah, I tell him that, about how the Sahauga know about the sea caves and how we essentially need to, like, basically defend, that area, and he should probably let the goblet know, because, it's the one that, like, runs that area, as well as, like, basically finding some way to defend the Sahaugan as they just approach the, like, ocean, what's it called? It's like the sea cliff, something like that. As well as the shelf, as well as like the shores and everything.
Okay. It feels like there's a lot that needs to be defended, obviously. He's going to bring up that because you guys haven't seen him since you left for Mermaid, Sahaugan, Turtle in return, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, get ready, because it's going to get real awkward. He says, well, dealing with the Sahaugan, if you did good work with the merfolk, perhaps we can call upon them for aid. A mutual enemy and all that.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, I did sending right to the Merfolk Queen, basically like saying like the mission was a bust. Unfortunately, we lost some allies on both sides. Lied there. But we did like cripple some of their leadership. So I'm not sure what kind of response I got from the Merfolk Queen.
One single word. Unfortunate.
Yep. Yeah, so I'd kind of just tell Prime Water, like, yeah, there is a lot of Sahaugen, a goddamn lot of them, and we weren't able to help out the Merfolk. We weakened the Sahaugen, but with just a small crew, we were ultimately unsuccessful.
Yeah, his
I
brow,
don't think...
his brow furrows in frustration, but he listens.
And I don't think that they would be inclined to aid us. I fear they may be attempting to escape to the outer planes or something along those lines.
All right. Well, I have sent for aid from former allies and business partners in Waterdeep. Should have several ships on their way to bolster our defenses. As far as the swamp goes, I'm confident that Daggerford could turn the majority of their attention towards dealing with the swamp, and that may or may not work. As it is, Ida and Lady Daggerford have put out the call for heroes, adventurers, mercenaries, the like, to try and bolster their defenses as well. I tried to call up some favors from people down in Baldur's Gate, but they have all sorts of problems going on as usual. So no assistance was offered even when I insisted at the direness of our plight. It sort of just got laughed off. This is Faerun. It's always dire straits, Skellen. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
but we have the ships.
She who hungers will rise. And what matters is I've secured her power before she can. And then, if the Sahaugen can be held back, perhaps after I meet her, they will flee.
Perhaps. My concern about the Sahaugen is from what I know of them, from my own personal experience. Once the bloodlust has taken them, their normally keen minds fade into the background. I worry that if too much blood is spilled, there will be no stopping the frenzy that they enter. It will mean death for one side or the other.
Gravik wonders aloud what the Sahaugen tastes like with butter and lemon pepper.
Whatever this darkness is that Pietro speaks of is concerning, but I worry that at this late hour, diverting our attention in too many directions could cost us everything.
The best thing to do would be to condense all our forces to a single or limited defensible points. As you pointed out, Galen, being spread too thin will merely allow them to poke holes in our defense.
It's frustrating. It feels as though their skirmishing forces are simply using us as practice.
Well, there are now fewer skirmishers after today. But yes.
So, in that way of thinking, we should have all of Daggerford close up its walls and turtle up, and all of Saltmarsh do the same. 2 defensible points. Abandon, for now, the trade routes, the shipping routes, the fishing waters, the farms. By now, our farmlands are ruined. The floods have washed away all the good soil.
Perhaps we convince the city and the guard to take a very defensible position in, say, the mines? The entrance to the mines?
Well, the mines are outside of town, so if we move everyone to the mines, we essentially abandon the town. But the people, one would argue, are more valuable than the town itself. But if no one's here in the town, they could cause some heavy damage. Might not have any town to return to after the battle.
Gravik looks very confused at his statement, because Gravik grew up in a world where, you can breed more slaves.
Oh, jeez. Yeah,
but
that's true.
What they build is where the real value is. So he has no comprehension of this whole.
Well, honestly, if we're going off of Thay, the most efficient society of all time, they learned a while ago that if you use undead, you don't even have to feed them, clothe them. They don't have to sleep. So like Thay has actually moved even further past slavery. They only keep slaves for specialized positions. For almost everything else, they've switched to undead laborers.
I mean, it's just.
And that's one of the reasons they're a superpower. Yeah, they're a superpower now.
I mean,
it's the end of Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, if we're in a siege, he won't say it because it's not like something for tactics or whatever, but Gravik would just naturally assume that if any defenders fall while protecting the city, naturally we're going to raise them as undead in order to continue the fight. Like, if you don't do that, you're basically asking for your enemy to overwhelm you. Is how he was raised.
Well, I think we could convince.
But Gravik isn't saying this out loud. He's just sort of questioning.
Yeah, he's trying to understand this weaker culture, I guess.
Yeah, like he's like, what are they talking about? Like going into the mines and even discussing like the possibility of losing the city. Like the city is the prize here, not the people.
No, you have that backwards, Gravik. It's the people. The people. You need people to rebuild what has been destroyed. If the people are killed, you cannot rebuild. You have nothing. It is.
If the people are killed, then he looks at Jenna. Master sends me to villages, and I bring more people.
But you're talking about lost souls. You're talking about lost culture experiences. The landscape of Saltmarsh would not be the same after that.
We don't need to do this right now. Cultures conflict. It's whatever. But what matters is what comes. What I'm saying is, give me and mine 2 days. We'll clear out the mines and ensure they're safe. That'll give 3 days to make the entrances a defensible structure in order to defend the people. Am I right? We can leave we could take brave individuals who could potentially show up a front that the people are still out and defending to lead all of the Sahaugen back to the mines, where they will be hit into choke points where we could easily defend their vast numbers. And while all of that is happening, my crew, we will be down there doing what's needed to stop She Who Hungers.
Gellin listens and says, certainly the sick and the young and the old, anyone who would be a liability can be moved to the mines. We'll keep our fighting forces centralized, and I guess that's all we could do. Hopefully the support from Waterdeep is enough to slow the Sahaugen's advance. Perhaps if Lady Daggerford and Ida can pull through, they can attract enough attention from the swamps to keep that threat from piling on top of what we're already dealing with. If we can keep the battle from being a battle on two fronts, we have a much better chance.
Lord Primator, I apologize if I'm speaking out of turn, but with the lizard folk that remain in the swamps, I don't know how they operate in a battle sense, but what if we could sow deceit and let them know that there is a great prize of some sort in Daggerford, where they would not want to go to Saltmarsh, but instead to Daggerford. That is where the greater prize is. I mean, do they think in those terms?
Perhaps. We could start a propaganda campaign that all of our people are being taken to Daggerford rather than the mines. As Daggerford is a more defensible position, we could argue that we're giving up the city, keep our military forces here, hidden, and when the Sahaugen arrive to take the city, they find it abandoned. Once they're up on the land and the advantage of the water is lost to them, we spring the trap. At that same time, our naval assistance that we sent north and south, plus the bolstered naval support from Waterdeep, comes closing in a pincer attack, preventing escape back into the ocean. The only problem here is the roads between here and Daggerford are hunted by the Rathroxus and their allies. It would be a hard sell that we were able to evacuate all of our civilians without them being waylaid along the road.
I mean, are these lizard folk magically inclined? Do they know about the arcane arts? Do we have that intelligence?
They seem to be extremely primitive and extremely savage. They do count druids amongst their numbers, but none have seen any more advanced spellcasting than that.
Well, in the propaganda campaign, perhaps say we're using magical means to transport. They wouldn't know that it would require great magic to accomplish that feat.
Excellent.
Lie could go a long way.
I have some people I've been meaning to get rid of anyways. I will have them pose as messengers. When the Rathrakshas capture and kill them, and they look through their supplies, they'll find these very special documents that will contain our plans.
That's excellent.
All right. I guess that is that. Any other suggestions or ideas?
Jenna looks at everyone else like, feel free to speak up your opinion as well.
The only thing I can think of is making sure we lay in enough food and fresh water. There's nothing worse than hunger. Or dying of thirst.
Okay.
When we camp at the mines.
So, I take it then that you will get some rest and then head to the mines, or are you leaving for there immediately after our meeting ends?
Some rest, and then we will be heading out in the morning.
Understood. All right. I will take the information that I have and the plans that we have discussed, and I will put them to good use.
Very well.
All right. And so adjourns your meeting. So, Garuda, you remember very little of what transpired in the Druid's Grove. But when you wake, you are in a warm bed at the empty net. Twined into your feathers are a great number of beautiful flowers, leaves, and sort of like animal teeth. You're pretty sure that whatever you did, it worked.
Yes.
Is he still wearing his lingerie?
He is, but it's on backwards.
Ooh.
Oh, somebody dressed him.
Okay.
Gorilla thinks he looks beautiful.
Of course.
It was
Garuda does look
there was
beautiful.
there was never any doubt. All right. You guys get the rest that you need. The morning comes. It's hard to tell because of the constantly overcast and raining skies. But you guys meet up and head out of town towards the mines.
Yep, as long
All
as everyone's ready, or no one has anything else.
Okay.
You'll notice that as time marches on, Afra's inspiring speeches are getting much more depressing.
Oh God.
New heroes feast for breakfast.
Yeah. The ultimate breakfast. All right. So, with 4 days left before the vault opens, you head to the mines. Let me go ahead and get you over there real quick.
How much temp HP is Efra's inspiring speeches now that we're level 12?
15.
Wowzers.
Alright, who am I missing here?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
such a great feat. Scales up nicely.
I love the fact that the two people that I've played with that have inspiring leader, or like, anytime they have to like give a pep talk to someone else who's supposed to be a leader, they're like, just be charismatic and like give an inspiring speech, and everything will be fine.
Now I have to ask: is it just the 5 of you going plus Monkey, or are you bringing all like your two big old creatures? Or are you leaving your big old creatures to like bolster your ship and all that jazz?
Nah, they're with us now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, how's Gertie getting along? She doesn't have much of a land speed.
All right. I am handing them over to you because I'm tired of running them. So I'm lazy. So you guys should see their stat blocks now. Should be in a folder called End Game, I want to say.
Yep. Up at
All
the
right.
top.
They're not my problem anymore. All right. So let me bring you over to the mines. All right. The outer areas of the mine has a very like abandoned mining town feel already. The pounding rain certainly hasn't helped much. But with the Dwarven Mining Company moving out of the area, all the people that lived in the little houses and stuff that were built around the mine have all packed up and gone home. So it has the feeling of being very like abandoned. You check out a few of the mine shafts that are closest to the town. All of them seem to be sheltering, monsters or creatures that have fled from the rain. Nothing too difficult for your numbers to dispatch. Eventually, you come across a mine shaft that there are many signs written in Dwarven and Common that say, do not pass, danger, mine closed. You get a feeling that this is the one.
We will pass that sign.
Oh, shit. Okay. Let me bring you over to the mine then.
Does anyone want to volunteer to run or have interest in running our great allies?
I'll take one.
I do not.
I like that honesty. It's good honesty. All right.
Lars or Garuda,
No.
you want to be a dragon?
Negative.
Or a Bahir? Alright, take which one you want, Pietro, and I will take the other.
I'll take Zolgramath.
Okay.
Alright, RP motivations. Zolgramath is the best. No one's as good as Zolgramath. Zolgramath likes to kill dragons. Zolgramath likes to beat up people smaller and weaker than him. Zolgramath likes to take whatever he can get away with. Zolgramath has some sense of honor. He doesn't want anybody to impugn upon it.
Lawful evil. Got it.
Okay. So
and does
Gert,
Zolgramath speak in the third person?
does he what?
Does he speak in the third person? That's sort of the vibe I was getting.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when he's recounting his own stories, because it would be boastful to say I did these things, but it would be informative to tell people what Zolgramath got up to. He is not above making up accomplishments, especially
wait.
if he knows no one can check his facts.
So he speaks in the third person in a false sense of humility? That's
Yes.
hilarious.
Yes. Like he's not like a speech impediment where he doesn't say the word I. It's just when he's telling stories about his greatness, it would be rude to say I. So he just says Zolgramath did these things. So Gertie's motivation is pretty simple. She is an opportunist. She wants to stay alive. She wants to hurt things, but also she wants to eat things. She would like very much to collect shiny things and valuable things. And she is not above being sneaky, being underhanded, lying, cheating, and betraying as necessary.
So she's Afra.
Oh, maybe. She's maybe an Afro dragon. So I don't know. My heart still hurts after the betrayal from this earlier this morning. But
I don't know, Afro. Gertie sounds perfect for you. Get to roll a d6 and recharge your lightning breath weapon.
Yeah, and
it's a nice feeling to recharge the breath weapon.
She's sitting in the chair in the living room, rolling her eyes at all this, like, I ain't gonna do it. Doesn't matter how much you sweet talk and cajole, I ain't gonna do it.
I mean, maybe on a day when I don't need a nap.
All right.
Look, I need a nap too.
Well, I mean, if these powerful allies are too much work for you guys, they can always just hang out on the ship.
I'm just thinking, I've gotten to be an ancient dragon before. I just want someone else to get the fun of playing it.
Oh, well,
all right,
well
if
played.
If we're gonna spend a bunch of time just having it on, give me the fucking character sheet, and I'll run 3
Everyone
characters.
Everyone has access to them.
I don't mind running it. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So you guys arrive on the mines. If it doesn't load, or if it all loads, refresh your browser. Yada yada. There we go. Should be on the left-hand side of the screen. All right. Gravik, you're not afraid of no ghost, but there's definitely some spook vibes coming from this place.
Sorry, real quick question before we fight. Weapon question.
Oh, I thought this was a I'm an Aarakocra and someone said the word ghost question. after bragging about how I didn't think I would live this long. So I just wanna make sure that we're on the same page here.
This is a question before you fight anything. For the balloon blaster, it gets the normal damage is 1d10 plus 2. But if I use a platinum coin, it gets a plus 5 to the attack roll and a 1 plus 1d10. So does the damage, like all the first damage plus 2, like add on to it? Like the stack, right? Okay, yeah, cool. I was just double checking that, make sure my weapon was right.
Hey, have as much platinum as you want. I don't want to see you fire anything but platinum.
He can only fire 2 per day. Yeah, 2 per day.
So,
is there a misfire and a reload thing for this weapon?
It is a magical gun, so it doesn't jam. It's just bound by the same shitty critical fumble cards that everything else is.
Got you.
So.
Cool.
Yep.
So when Gravik gets to this cross section here, he's gonna turn to the group and like do the whole fingers to his, like, the shushing motion and kind of like a stay back for a second, and then he's gonna take a deep inhalation and roar at the top of his lungs.
As he does that, Gorilla will pull out his lucky little bandages and just stuff them in his hair real quick.
Those have got to be the grossest thing anybody has ever put in their body in D&D.
Damien cleaned them, he did the magic for it. So.
No, I run a full-on pirate game. There's an emerald that they all take turns stuffing up their butt. I haven't 100% figured out why, but I'm sure someday it's going to come back to haunt me. The reason that they're all taking turns stuffing this one emerald up their butts.
This emerald butt plug.
Yeah. Well, it's supposedly to keep their prison pouches quote unquote limber.
What?
Okay.
So they're just legit butt plugging.
Look. Okay, in a pirate game, everybody's trying to rob you, so prison pouch is a very important piece of equipment. So.
I do understand
handier
that,
than the heavy thing.
Other items that you're stuffing up there, kind of already do the trick if it's a regular use.
Crash, I think this is an example of too much attention to detail in a game.
They must all poop very fast.
Well, that's another thing. They always have to be ready for action. So, yeah.
Why are you
ready for action?
I feel like this is like fraternity hazing.
Listen, we don't need to put the Skull Shackles people's business out here like this. All right,
Well,
so
we did. You
I didn't even know who it was, Crash.
I
Now I know.
oh
Wait
man,
a second. What do you mean you did? They did. They put their own business out there. This is being that's being.
I was about to
streamed,
say
isn't it?
we streamed the game. It's definitely the most NC-17 game I run for sure. So, anyways,
As Garuda pointed out, Davian had used prestidigitation to clean up those, and of course reapplied the magic that allowed them to work. And so yeah, you know.
Garuda feels safe.
Yeah.
You should.
But they're probably still dirty.
We take care of Garuda. Because Garuda saves us by blowing massive holes in anything that tries to hurt us.
Oh, dude, you don't
Truth,
even know.
truth.
Crash just gave me a weapon that broke his game.
No. You can't break what's already broken, baby.
It's true.
But yes, so I'm doing that wonderful. Let's taunt the dungeon.
Okay. Yes, but you do feel as a cleric, you feel the spooky vibes are definitely high. Your PKE meter is just going crazy.
I'm feeling a little bit more awkward because I realize that I'm not wearing my proton pack. I left it on the ship. Damn it.
So there is a crate to your left of ancient mining supplies. Up ahead, you see a mine cart. It is loaded with some copper ore. Everything here has thick layers of dust and cobwebs.
Crash, quick question. This ledge here, how high up is that? Is that just like happens to be there as a design? Or is that a thing?
Currently the height of the mine shaft is only 10 feet. So your huge creatures are having a bad time. This ledge is right up by the ceiling. You would have to shimmy on your stomach to crawl through it. Yeah. So this is probably at a height of almost 9 feet with only about a 1 or 2 foot of clearance. You'd have to do an acrobatics to kind of squeeze through there.
Okay. So Pietro could have noticed it.
Yeah.
But, okay. Jenna, is there any chance that Mario might be willing to fly up there and take a peek, see if that opening is anything more than just for letting in fresh air?
Yeah, I mean, Mario ate the feast, and he is feeling inspired. Let me roll for Mario and for Gertrude also. So
Yeah.
there's Mario, there's Gertrude.
Gotta do
Poor Gertie.
Salter math.
I think I gave Gertie too much health. Yeah. I gave him 60 extra health.
Is Zolgramath supposed to have 196 hit points, or is that from a previous Hero's Feast?
I will double check.
Because on the sheet it says 168.
Oh yeah, then I was probably, when I was running him, just adding it directly to his HP.
Okay.
Because his HP normally is 168.
Okay.
And Gertie's normal health is actually quite high.
No, it says that his max should be 196.
Right, because I changed the max to do all the buffs and stuff that he was getting.
Okay.
Gertie's should be 230 as her.
Yeah, Gertie. Yeah, I've added on to.
Okay.
From 230.
Okay. All right. There we go. I found it. I'll edit this. Got it.
I have a weird order that I did not ultimately come up. My Ion Stone of Reserve that I have only holds up to 3rd level spells. But currently, because I'm a warlock, I can only cast 4th level spells. So
I know, right? So you're going to have to have someone else.
The warlock.
Yeah, someone else will have to cast spells into your reserve for you.
But, like, if I cast a 2nd level spell, into it? Like if I do my Misty Step into it, is it still
Your Misty Steps are always cast as 4th level spells. That
okay?
is,
I mean,
Warlock life is
Okay.
not the best life.
I
Yeah.
think
Alright.
right now you have a counter spell in it. If you want me to change it, I can tell
Uh,
you what I can put in it.
Yeah, go out. Go ahead.
Blink
And
counter spell, dispel magic, mage armor, shield, Tasha Sidious laughter, misty step. I mean, honestly, if we were talking about this last night, I can put tongue, stinky cloud, sleet storm, non-detection, leaving stunning hut, fireball, hypnotic pattern, bestow curse, animate dead, sending, web, true bearing, trick ship, suggestion, shatter, mirror image, locate object, levitate whole person, depth warning, depth charge, dark vision, darkness, continual flame. The rest are first level. You don't care about this.
how about a shield actually?
Yeah.
Shield. Okay, yeah, I can put a shield into it.
Shield's always nice.
Yeah.
I just love a good shield.
Yeah, imagine shield is
Attacking
that good.
Shit.
Shield is that good. You have access to pretty much any 3rd level spell you could want right now.
Mhm.
You take shield. That's how good shield is. Insane.
It's true. I was in the group. We gave the monk a ring of spell storing so that the monk could have some extra options. And you damn right, we had some shield spells there for him. So
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day that you give me a ring of spell storing when I play Wizard.
oh geez, yeah, that is a good item. All right. So what is the plan, y'all? Gravik, you stand at the intersection here. It goes north into a larger open room. The ceiling opens up in here to about 15 feet.
I see glowing up ahead over here.
Oh, it's spooky glowing. If we
Yeah.
had the ability to change lighting, it would be an eerie aquamarine color.
I'm gonna start making my way towards the glow.
Okay.
Making my way
So
downtown.
we're not looking
As
at
you
that.
do, you hit some bones with your massive hooves. Some crunch and some go skittering along the mine tracks.
Oh yeah, undone slaves that probably fell. No big
Mhm.
deal. I'll move around the carts.
All right, Gravik, I will need everyone to pause their minis and stop. You have triggered an encounter.
This was highly surprising to me. I had no idea such a thing would happen. In the eerie green glow room? What?
I know, it's weird. Let's see.
Ooh, graphic
Oh,
reaction.
God. So that's how it's gonna be.
Hey, first in round 2 is never a problem. Let's see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. It. And it. And then we got some of this. I guess we need some, this is a little too chill. Let me switch to a little bit of combat music, I guess.
Oh, see, I thought maybe we had an encounter that wasn't necessarily going to be in combat. I thought the initial.
Oh, really?
Was, yeah,
Oh,
I
you
thought
can
it
try
was,
and talk your way out
I
of
thought
it.
it was a false flag. You were just kind of.
Hey, I'm trying to diversify. I'm working on mini games and shit. I'm trying my best here. All right, let's see.
And besides, Gravik, you can make of the encounter as you wish. If you want to stand there and try and talk your way out of it,
I've
you're
seen
getting
it
pummeled in
happen.
the face.
I've seen it happen.
I mean, I talk with my horns. It's a form of Minotaur sign language called impale.
Gravik, you killed him. No, I talked him to death. I don't understand. Of course you don't.
I said hello, emphatically.
Yeah, this will work. This will work.
And in Minotaur, the word for hello is the same word as goodbye.
You guys just don't get his culture.
Totally. And then I need these two thingies. Hold on. Why is that not working? That's weird. My roll 20 is poop in itself. Gasp, amazement. All right.
Is it because of the army that we're fielding right now?
Nah, I'm sure it's not that.
Did we pass around our venom whetstone?
I mean, we could have. We didn't say we did, but we could have.
Isn't it like our default that we do? Gravik does his horns.
That's the thing, though. Is like we're saying this now that we've entered into combat. So that's.
I mean, I was thinking about it beforehand.
I don't care if you do. It's fine with me. So.
All right. Well, in that case, the venom stone whetstone's been passed around.
From you with my gloves of thieving, and
Oh.
used it on my chaos dagger. So.
Oh my god! Is that how it's gonna be?
All right.
Well, if
hold
you
on.
stole it, I don't know. Is it?
I mean,
did you pass it around to anybody else?
Is it stealing if you're all friends? I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Don't steal from other friends.
But can you steal from a friend? That's the
Yes,
question
absolutely.
about. Oh, wow.
You can
I
pick
don't want to be your
friends,
friend then.
You can pick your
Jeez.
nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
Actually, you
I'm with
definitely
Garuda
can.
on
So,
that. No, I gotta side with Garuda on that.
I don't know. I dated a girl. She picked my nose.
Huh.
Hey, whatever you're into, Crash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
That's not the one you chose to marry. I wonder why.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Notice the past tense, dated. Did not continue
I
to.
learned that was not necessarily something I was after. So.
Weird.
Yeah. This was before Craigslist, you know, where you could just go and find somebody to do that for like $10. So.
Oh god.
That's
Or
more like the girls like to pop pimples.
I think it's
Okay,
kind of
okay.
on the. Anyways, this is a scary enough fight without bringing up all this traumatic stuff. All right. Man, give me the heebie-jeebies there.
Our
All right.
audience is just like, what the hell are they going on?
Yeah, everyone just ran away. All right, so, this creature is going to attack you. Sorry, I had to reload my Roll20. It just completely died. It's actually continuing to die, which is just great. Let's see. All right, that's a bonus action. Oh wow, that's fantastic. Holy shit, that's fantastic. Okay. Also fantastic.
Why do I feel like you're always surprised by your own monster's abilities?
I don't know. I don't know.
To be fair, he has a lot of games to run, and I mean, there's only so much room in the human mind.
Sometimes I prep this stuff far in advance, and then I forget about it. So it's always nice to come back and be like, "Oh, that was neat." So Gravik, can you see invisible creatures?
Yeah.
I have to ask because we're level 12. You can? What's your ability? Oh, okay. Look, we're at a level where this kind of shit's happening, so that's why I wanted to know.
No, my slot that lets me do that is our Hero's Feast slot, so.
Okay, so this is an 18 plus 9. You are restrained and disappear.
Bye, guys.
All right. While you are disappeared, something is going to try and give you some love bites. Some love bites. Let's see. You have Hero's Feast, so you're immune to poison. So you're only worried about the bitey bits, I'm assuming.
Right. But they can't see me.
Sure.
I disappeared, so... Right?
Sure. Alright, so a 28, and you take 8 points of piercing damage, but no poison.
Okay. Is this... I can't see what's hitting me, though.
Nope.
And I don't know if I have
And
to
you can't see yourself?
So Deadly Rebuke doesn't say I have to see it just after I get hit with a melee attack. So I'm going to react and just pulse out 17 necrotic on whatever just hit me.
Alright. Let's see. Okay. Creature takes some damage.
Haha.
You hear a chitinous scream.
I will also roar in anger. I don't know if people can hear that. But
Sure. You guys hear a roar from much further down the passage than he was when he first disappeared. All right, Zalgromath, you're up.
Did the thing come detectable or visible when he took damage?
It certainly did not.
Okay.
And it didn't become visible when it bit him, so...
that you know of, it's much further down the passage. Maybe it's out of sight.
Yeah.
Oh, I ignore that. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright. Silvermath is going to give sort of a turn and look at Afra. I don't want to go down there.
I don't either.
Beefy boy disappear.
We just share a look of trepidation.
Now, I will say that because of the way your body is built and what you were bred to do, Zalgromath, even though the ceiling is only 10 feet tall, you are a serpentine creature, so you shouldn't have to squeeze at this juncture.
Well, he'll just sort of shrug with his body, and he's just going to slither forward.
Okay.
Yeah. 50 feet. Okay, yep. So... yeah, he's just going to hold an action. He's going to hold a bite.
Okay.
For first thing that, comes within range.
Jenna, to you.
Alright. Yeah. About me. We're going to cast a spell.
Jen is talking in the third person now.
It's contagious. It's contagious.
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Alright.
Zolgramath looks back and says, Zolgramath doesn't see anything.
Yeah, me neither, bud.
Alright, anything else from Jenna?
Yeah, I'll move forward a bit.
Okay.
30 feet. That's my turn.
Alright, Mario, you're up.
Mario. Can you see invisible creatures, Mario? I don't think you can. You cannot. Mario is going to sit on Jenna's shoulder and dodge, and while invisible.
Alright, whatever these strange and mysterious creatures are going to go. Let's see, is there a limit to this? No, I guess not. Alright, Zalgromath. An attack is made against you with advantage because you can't see it coming. Alright.
Yep, that is.
Okay. 28. You disappear and are restrained.
Okay.
Dang, that's a pretty cool monster.
Since I was holding an action, if I feel something, squeezing me, can I reflexively bite at it?
Yes.
I can feel if it's physically touching me.
Go ahead and give me a strength check. No, you can make an attack roll. Yeah, give me an attack roll. You bite down at whatever is grappling you. It is sticky in your mouth. And as you chomp down, and a little bit of electricity kind of, dances from your mouth to the webbing, you become visible again.
Okay.
All right. And then you feel something try and bite you. Something large and invisible.
Okay.
Uh, 23 for 14.
Okay.
All right, Garuda, to you.
Yeah. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts. Just move up forward, right behind Afra,
Okay.
and ready to attack.
All right. You move up and hide behind all 5 feet of Afra, preparing your guns.
He was immediately going to move away from
Yeah, I was going to say,
Sorry.
5 feet of soft cover, aka Afra. What are you going to do?
So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then from here I'm gonna yell at Zolgramath, where is it?
It's
Zolgramath,
invisible,
you're
but it
pretty
tastes
sure
terrible.
it's here around, maybe? Was the last
Okay.
time you detected it?
Okay. I'm gonna move 1 more this way, and then I'm going to bonus action cast Shadow Blade, and I'm going to aim at I'm gonna throw it and aim at this square right here. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that is going to hit, even though it was disadvantaged because of aim that balanced it back out, and that is a critical hit. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, because dim light would have canceled that out.
Yeah.
But any amount of disadvantage, any amount of advantage, just go back to basic.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it would be a crit then.
Yep, it is a critical hit.
Yay!
All right, let's see what happens.
You also get
Psychic.
sneak
Oh
attack
yeah, I do.
because you
I
have
get
a
sneak. There you go.
ally.
Have a sneak. Oh, and another sneak. Because
Just crit.
critical.
All right, big boom. If this attack deals force or thunder, it does not. Okay, then in that case, it just does an ass load of damage. So let's see, that's 35, 43, 50 points of psychic damage. You hear an unnatural scream of pain. It sounds, I don't know, if like a spider was also a person and was also a ghost.
But ghosts don't exist.
Excellent.
Yeah. It hurt real bad from that. Anything
Okay.
else from Afra?
That is my entire action economy.
Wait, did you move and aim on the same turn? Because you
I
can't.
didn't aim. It is we're in dim light, so Shadow Blade has advantage.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Then that is that. That brings us to this creature. Okay. Let's see. Probably be best if they were operating on the GM layer since they're all invisible. Okay. All right. Where are these tasty babies at? Tasty babies. Oh, there's a tasty baby right there. All right. Pietro, aka Tasty Baby. There's gonna be a attack made at you with advantage. Here we go. 1 and 2. Only a 17.
17 misses.
All right. So your preternatural senses, you kind of out of the way as you hear something coming at you. Then you hear something else coming at you. You hear a scuttling along the ground as if a large insectile-like creature is coming at you. Out of nowhere, a creature tries to bite you. Maybe. Oh, there we go. 26.
26 definitely hits.
All right, so 23 points of piercing damage, but no poison. All right, Invisible Gravik, you're up. I guess you would still see where you are, so let me make a little tiny Gravik on the object layer, and that'll be like the Gravik that can see what's going on. There you go.
Okay.
So you're right about, you're somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there. Okay, so
you see from here, by the way, one of them low, like ceiling shaft type things that someone very small or small could fit through, or a medium person could try to squeeze through.
Okay.
You see a nook over here, full of bones and such. Do you though? What is your? You've got dark vision.
I do have dark vision.
Yeah. So you see a shadowy nook full of bones and webbing. You see a massive ravine here. This is the kind of ravine that you see in like Minecraft all the time. That you are both terrified of and excited because of the resources they can provide. Except this ravine has an ominous glowing energy at the bottom of it that looks really spooky and really dangerous. You see that there is a stepped ledge here that goes up 20 feet into another room. I guess you wouldn't be able to see all the way into the room though, so let me throw down a dynamic lighting barrier real quick. There we go.
Alright. So
and then of course there's a bridge going over the thing, and then there's a room on the other side. So that's all the stuff that you see.
Alright, so since I am not the cleric with the fairy fire, which would have been a phenomenal spell in this circumstance.
For sure.
I am going to instead upcast as a level 5 spell, Spirit Guardians.
Oh wow. Okay. Alright. I can grab that template for you. This is extra fucky because since your DM allowed you to be large, it actually increases the size, right, of Spirit Guardians?
Yep.
Oh, because it's
Yeah.
yeah, because it's a radius around me.
Oh my god, does that mean if I gave like a kaiju monster Spirit Guardian? Oh my god.
No, Crash. Let's stop thinking about that.
No,
Wow.
he's gonna do that. Just
Oh,
not
man.
right now.
No, he's going to. He's totally going to.
That sounds amazing. You've taught me something great today. Thank you.
Always
Alright.
happy to teach.
Alright. So you guys can't see Gravik, but you can see a bunch of angry Minotaur spirits up here.
Whole bunch of charging bulls, yeah. At whatever radius. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to cast that.
Okay.
And haha, take that, beasties.
Okay. Concentrating on that brings us to Gertie.
Gertie's gonna move 20 feet. Sweet Pedro, where did it bite you from?
I mean, where did it bite me from? Was it like, did it like sneak up on me, or
Yeah, it bit you
the
from
front?
here. Yep.
It's attacking me from right in front of me. I cannot see it.
Let me test my aim.
Am I about to get blasted?
No.
It sure looks like blasting.
It's like, thanks for being the pointer. You've served your purpose. We
Now
appreciate
done.
all you've done for us.
No gold watch. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Done.
Yeah.
All right, let me know when you've locked in your pin the tail on the donkey maneuver.
I'm working on it. I'm not.
Alright.
I'm not normally a lightning bolt caster.
I know. Don't worry, in Foundry, you could just left-click and drag. It'll automatically make a grid-based template for you.
Soon.
Soon enough.
That wouldn't hit Pietro, right?
I would say it would not hit Pietro. It looks like you're shooting it out of your cloaca, but you know.
I mean, she's a dragon.
I know.
eel.
She's an eel.
rotating.
I know. Her head
I
has
learned
reach.
from you.
I know,
It can
I know.
originate out of any spot of the token.
That's true. That's true. Especially if they got that snaky head. Absolutely. Amen. All right, that works for me. That is some good guesswork because that does hit the creature. You sunk her battleship. All right, got to make a dex save. Their dexterity is pretty good. 18. All right. Takes half of the damage. All right. Anything else from Gertie the eel?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Gertie the eel dragon.
Oh, fair enough. All right.
We wouldn't bring an eel into the mines, Crash. That'd be pointless.
It'd be kind of funny though. All right. So let's see. No, thinking about sea creatures in the wrong place takes me back to Crabgate. I don't know if I'm ready to revisit that yet. So,
Hey, you're the one that turned us into those things.
I told my daughter about it, and she said you guys were 100% justified in what you did. So,
I feel that I was totally justified in what I had my crabs do. I can't speak for everybody else in the party.
With her blessing, all is forgiven.
Okay.
So, Pietro, even though I just said that, you are attacked twice by an invisible opponent. All right. All right, you feel some webbing, because by now in your career, you know what webbing feels like, and you turn invisible. But I will remember this time to leave you behind a vision token, which will just be yourself, shrunk down into a tiny little midget. There we go.
Boop. Oh, I guess I should have pointed out that Gravik would have, with the Spirit Guardians, he could, like, with what he could see, he'd make sure that they don't attack his people that he could see.
Okay.
Only include Jenna, Garuda, Afra, and Zolgramath.
That is definitely worth noting, and I appreciate you paying attention to how that works.
Yeah.
All right. So, Pietro, you are dragged back to here. I'm going to just keep your vision tokens near your bodies, because obviously you're yelling and calling out for allies, so they would have a pretty good idea of where the fuck you are. It's not like they silenced you on top of everything else.
That would be really bad.
The furious scribbling of notes for future games. All right.
You just gotta jersey them, Crash. You jersey them.
Actually, I think this one would also probably be on the GM's layer, because insubstantial, so let's move that and get that one working. Alright, yeah, this one will spook its way along. There we go. And then over to here. Yeah. Alright, let me double check something real quick. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Okay. So for now, everything's cool in that regard. Okay. That brings us to top of the round. The Zolgramath.
So, Pietro, because he got bamfed out of existence, that's it for his turn. He's just bamfed.
Oh shit! No, I just no, sorry, my bad. I just
well, I just wanted to make sure because like
I don't
know
you exist. No, you exist. You exist. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm out of the initiative as well. I don't know if it's visually because
you're
You're
visually out of it. You're visually out of it.
Okay.
So that means thank you, because I actually skipped one of the spiders too, because I didn't see it because it was semi-transparent. Pietro, your turn.
Okay.
Zolgramath, wait your turn.
Okay. The Pietro, would like to, if I'm being held by anything, would like strike at it with his scimitars that he's got out.
Absolutely, yeah. You could strike at the webbing or at the creature.
Well, if I hit the creature, that hits the webbing, so I'm gonna try and hit the creature.
Okay. This creature can see you even though you're invisible. So this would just be a regular attack. 28, pretty good. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
All right. And the creature also immune to poison, but it came by it naturally. It didn't have to take steroids to do it. Sorry.
Not steroids.
Spider throws some.
Booster shot.
Booster. There you go. It's a flavor booster.
Right.
Okay. You deal some damage.
Can I do my usual round of attacks?
Yeah, go nuts. Okay. Go bananas.
Right.
They will be at disadvantage, but that does not seem to be slowing you down today. All right. 9 more damage.
And then we'll do the Curse Breaker.
All right.
And does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Okay. That's all I got.
But a 13 would not hit.
Oh, 13.
And you are restrained, and it's invisible, and all that jazz.
Okay.
All
right.
Well, that brings us to the spider that I keep skipping. Let's see. Oh, it's the one that has to make a wisdom saving throw. Here we go. Give me that sweet spiritual guardians. Taking the full amount, baby.
Ooh, nice. 5d8.
Oh, shit. All right. It lets out a vaguely humanoid but mostly insectile scream of pain. And let's see. You are more trouble than you are worth, cow. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They got pretty good speed. All right. Okay. So what they're gonna do is dangle you over this pit. They drag you over, and they start.
Keep in mind, as they're dragging me, which is half move, they're also dragging me through difficult terrain.
I was checking their speed. Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, they're pretty speedy. So they begin to let go of their butt spinnerets and dangle you further and further down the pit. This is totally within the ability of this snare that they have. They're going to let it go for a while. You plummet about 60 feet down into this ravine. As you do, you see a great many spooks. Begin rising up out of the ravine. What do these spooks look like, you might ask? Well, you can see them because even though you're invisible, and some scientists out there would argue that with your eyes being invisible, the cones inside your eyes wouldn't be able to bounce and reflect light in a manner that would allow sight, etc., etc. This is why we don't have science in Dungeons & Dragons. You see Mermaid Ghost. Pardon me on those boobies. Hope it doesn't get your stream taken down. And mermaid ghosts. There is a fair number of mermaid ghosts, and they are floating around down there. They see this delicious worm on a hook, and they are all about it, baby.
Bring it.
I feel like your playstyle this campaign has been a direct challenge to me as a DM of, will you kill me? Will you kill me now? Will you? And I'm just like, why do you keep doing this? Like, Jenna's all the way back there with the mirror image going, having the NPCs take all the hits, and your front line triggering every encounter. And I love you because of it, but it's just, it's frightening to see. I'm worried that it may happen to me at some point. Now, you do have the benefit here that you have these spirits around you, and that is definitely going to keep them at bay. There are so many of them that I'm just going to roll one of them into initiative, and we'll call it Swarm of Ghosts.
This is Garuda's nightmare.
Yeah. Swarm of Ghosts. There we go.
Gravik, I don't know if you've ever seen a bull grin, but Gravik is grinning right now, almost in anticipation. All
right. Well, Swarm of Ghosts has definitely been roused by this juicy morsel that is being offered to them, but they have trepidation because of the, that whole Spirit Guardians thing. Okay, now, we are at the top of the initiative round, which brings us to Zalgramath, for reals this time.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Zalgramath's player would be like, okay, if I'm restrained by a creature, I would, use that to my advantage, but Zalgramath being, temperamental, doesn't want to be touched. So he's going to try and break the restraint if he can.
Oh, sure. That would just be
using that to his advantage.
Yeah, a DC strength check. Not even a save. It's just a strength check to break these.
Right.
Oh, wow. That's really embarrassing. All right. You use your action to try to break free, and you do not. I thought you already attacked these strands, though. Remember?
Yeah,
Hence the reason
I
they
had
had turned
been-
invisible.
Oh, then
Yeah.
I
So
was
sorry,
only
I
doing
should
that
have
because that
taken.
token was there.
Oh yeah. Sorry. You would have been invisible if you were still restrained by it.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So rewind that.
case,
We're going that.
Yeah,
What would you like
that
to
didn't
say?
happen.
Okay.
In that case, I would, in reaction, reflexively, I guess, if I heard something screaming over here,
Yeah.
I would turn and just lash at it with everything I've got. So we'd multi-attack. So we try to bite it and then constrict it back.
All right. These are at disadvantage unless you have some way to grant yourself advantage or mitigate invisibility.
No.
All right.
It doesn't. No, I've only got dark vision and no blind sight or anything.
No worries. No worries. Let's see what you got.
So bite.
That is definitely going to hit. Oh my gosh. All right.
All right, and then because I said multi-attack, we'll try and constrict.
Constrict does not land, but the bite does. You have eaten many creatures in your life. This is definitely a spider.
Okay.
And it is not undead based on the flavor. It is still fresh.
So is it dead? Am I swallowing it down?
It's still going. It's still going.
Okay.
You just got the taste of it.
Okay. So is it like clenched in my jaws or is it just like bite and release? This is more like thematic than anything else.
No. Yeah, you bit down, you gave it a shake, but then it started to bite you back on the tongue.
Okay.
Yeah, and you let go of it. Yeah.
All right.
You know, like when you eat mealworms and they bite you on the tongue, right? We all know what that's like. Okay.
Absolutely.
Anyways, all us lizard people. All right, Jenna, to you.
Yeah, Jenna doesn't see anything, nor does she see invisible. Pietro! Hey. I know you're over there.
Yeah, you hear angry Spanish coming from this direction.
You mind if I fireball you?
Again, you're just gonna hear swearing and cursing. Just do it. Just do it. If you're gonna do it, do it.
That's a yes. Fireball in this room.
All right, let me grab you a fireball template because we're playing Battleship right now. So where you put this thing is going to be. Oh, you got it. All right. Wherever you place it.
Right. Right there.
Oh, okay. All right. Your fireball detonates. Kadoosh. All right. You blast a lot of cobwebs. Dirt goes everywhere. I guess this minecart would try its best to start going, but its wheels are rusted, so it probably just falls over. Doesn't seem like you hit anything.
Okay. I take out a little peg and I put it, on the white peg, like, oh, there's nothing there. I'll try the next one.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I didn't hear Pietro scream that time, so...
But
I wasn't aiming at you, I was just checking.
After that goes off, and you'd be like, Mother fucking de Dios, what the hell is going on? Why are you trying to kill me?
All right. I've called it impartial accountability partner for these battleship rounds, just so you know. All right. Anything else from Jenna?
They can move every turn. You can't move your battleships.
That's true.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
if you're
I'm not
cheating
gonna
piece of
stand.
shit.
I'm not gonna stand next to this opening right here. So I'm gonna move right there. Good luck, buddy.
I want to invite Pietro Flair to chat on stream about tabletop because I want to hear what made him so upset about being cheated in Battleship as a child. I want to hear that story. Because I'll tell you what happened with Mousetrap, and we could totally commiserate on painful childhood memories related to board games. All right.
Oh.
Candyland is just a gateway drug to the casinos, baby. It's just a gateway drug to the fucking casinos. All right. So this is not the ghost swarm. This is an independent contractor ghost that's doing its own thing. All right. So spooping through the wall over here, Afra, you see a mermaid ghost. She is going to spoop right up to here. I think she has just enough movement to get there. Let me check. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. And then she begins to sing. It is a haunting melody of murloc sounds and beautiful melodious tones. And as she sings, you feel like it could kill you. I need everyone within 30 feet of her to make Constitution saving throws.
Phew.
So that would be Mario, Jenna, Afra, and Zalgramath.
And Pietro, that was Ultramath. I just didn't change the.
Damn, guys. Damn. 3 nat 20s. All right. So that is that. That is her turn. Mario, to you.
Yeah, Mario's like, bitch, what? No. he's like, why do you take me to these places? And I'm like, and Jenna's like, don't you move more than 15 feet away. And then Mario's like, oh, fuck, okay. And then he'll be right there dodging people in the middle of the room.
Those contracts, man, they suck. But hey, it's still better to live in the prime material than back in hell. So.
Hey, Crash, I had a ready attack.
Yeah. Oh, did you want to shoot this ghost?
Yeah, I would love to shoot.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
It's a ghost, and Gerudo loves to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those are like his 2 favorite things.
So does the bullet go through and hit Zalgramath too?
That would be amazing.
Technically, yes.
All right, so 24 most assuredly hits. But you only get that one shot on a held action. But yeah, you definitely shoot it. You have the ghost's full attention.
Neat.
All right.
Just what Gerudo wanted to hear.
As Amadio's turn ends, this thing is going to pull the start string on its spinnerets, try to get back its ghost line. It does. Do you hear a? And let's see, since it's invisible, you can't make opportunity attacks. What an amazing monster! Oh my god! It's in bad shape though, that's for sure. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, it'll spook over to here. Afra, 2 attacks coming at you from invisible spinnerets. All right, I think a 27. It's going to hit.
Yeah.
You are going to disappear. But not disappear because you still need to be able to see. But, you know, you're disappeared.
But I didn't take any advantage or damage, so I'm still concentrating.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
That's a little Afra.
And then the creature starts to drag you away. It gets you to about right here. And then it's going to give you a love bite. Here you go. 24 for 17.
All right. I'm gonna uncanny dodge it to make it.
Sure.
That'll be what, 8?
You're immune to poison because of the Hero's Feast.
Yeah, no, I mean it'll.
Oh, your
drop that
Constitution.
damage
I'm sorry.
to 8
Yeah.
for my concentration.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna need Gravik to make a wisdom saving throw. against a number of unpleasant effects that are coming your way. Woof. Let's see. It'd be kind of cool to scale this stuff up with.
I wouldn't worry about it, Crash. I rolled a nat 20. 29.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how many you got to make here. Let's see.
Oh, it's not like one for all.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me 6 more wisdom saving throws.
You have
6
advantage
more?
because with heroes.
Yep, you have advantage.
And your cleric.
Okay,
Gravik
6 more.
understands the odds. 6 more wisdom saving
Boom,
throws.
boom,
Ooh.
boom, boom,
Okay.
boom.
Okay.
So I have a 13 and a 15 are my 2 lowest that go under 20.
All right. All of their songs and cries and ghostly wails, you ignore them.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Garuda, you could hear so many fucking ghosts up ahead.
I cannot, because my ears are plugged.
Oh, my bad.
I can't hear it.
You hear the ghost of Davian reassuring you that ghosts cannot harm you with your magic earplugs.
Do
That
you
app-
want me? Can I ruin it for him? I'm
No!
gonna ruin it for him.
No,
All right.
don't do it.
So we clarified that we're always, we're always under the effect of this.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hear what everyone else hears. Your earplugs ain't doing shit, buddy.
Yeah, but it's Garuda. Does he really
Garuda,
process that?
mechanically. Oh wow, that's an interesting thing. Yeah. The magic itself of their cries is still limited by space. Garuda, officially, you can hear it. But if 2020 has taught me anything, it's that people could just make up their own fucking reality.
Yeah.
So if you say that you don't hear them,
Yeah.
that's up to you, baby.
Only
It's
thing
up
you
to you.
guys know is that Gorilla is singing. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as a ghost. There's no such thing as ghosts.
All right.
Leave like a loud.
On that note, it is your turn, Garuda.
Garuda will fly up 10 feet to the top. Move over here. Like, so he's like right above Jenna, almost.
Mm.
And take aim at this pretty little girl over there.
All right.
It's not a ghost.
She's swimming through the air. Okay. What do we got here? In 11, 17's gonna hit. All right. There's a lot of shooting going on.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You blast her. Coins, bullets, go flying through the air. And she is done. She melts away into ectoplasm.
No.
I know it wouldn't have
Blood
hit
comes out of her,
Saltmarsh,
and that's it.
but Garuda, I just want to thank you for like flying over and giving consideration.
Yeah,
For
it was
that.
nice. It was nice.
Anytime, bud.
All right. Anything else from Garuda?
He will move up here. Because Pietro disappeared over there.
He did.
But so did Afro. So
He's in the Phantom Zone. He's in the Phantom
that's
Zone.
Garuda's turn.
All right. Afra in the Phantom Zone. What will you do?
Okay. I'm gonna use this shiny new thing.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm-
that is amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
I should pop back into existence, I believe.
Yep, you
Where's that?
immediately and magically slip free of these spooky restraints.
Yeah.
And then,
All right, and then I will bonus action disengage and get back here.
okay.
That's that will be my my turn.
So with this telepathic bond, technically, if even one of us had see invisibility, that would have completely changed this battle, eh?
Well, we
Hey.
could only see the things that the one person saw.
True.
We are a little bit spread out.
All right.
I believe it's Garuda's turn. Unless there's like some
Yeah. Oh, there is.
some
There is.
spitters, some spitters we're not seeing on the
All
tracker.
right. Let's see. Yep. There's some skittering going on.
I think my
Okay.
turn falls somewhere in there too.
Yep. I won't forget it. But thanks for the reminder. I'm trying very hard to focus on these barely visible things in the turn order. Pietro, in the Phantom Zone, a spooky spider, invisibly, is coming up to attack you. Here we go. 2 bites. Nice.
25 hits.
And 26.
And 26 hits.
All right.
Damn. God damn.
Mm-hmm. And it will also try and rev up its spinneret. It does not get its spinneret back. All right, Gravik, to you.
So the swarm is staying outside of the range of my spirit guardians at the moment?
Yes. Yep. They do not want any part of that. It's very cinematic with you dangling from this webbing, restrained. Spirits swarming around you, fending off the attack of this swarm of ghosts that is coming up out of the ravine.
Okay.
Can you climb back up the thing?
Well, I was gonna ask. So, if I also cast Freedom of Movement, which is my plan, will I immediately plummet, or can I reaction like grab a hold of the webbing and use it as like a rope to climb up?
You certainly can do that, but more than likely the spider would just break the thing if it saw you climbing up to get it. But
okay.
yeah.
And then the like rock wall I'm up against, is that a climbable wall?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, then I'm going to do that. That is.
So you could do a thing where you sort of swing left, right, then cast Freedom of Movement, slam into the wall, athletics check, start climbing up the wall.
Beauty. Okay.
Okay.
So that's level 4 spell, Freedom of Movement.
All right.
Will be my thing. And
do you want to be on the left side of the ravine or the right side?
The left side, please.
Okay. All right, and you are currently 60 feet down.
Oy vey. All right, so I will athletics check to begin climbing. And I'll just start moving. So half my speed, 15 feet up.
Okay. If it would make it more exciting, I could put a bunch of ghostly tokens down here to show you what you were dealing with. There you go.
Again, he's got like this. I mean, I know nobody else can see it, but he's got just this odd grin, like he's completely unbothered by the fact that there's a bunch of ghosts swarming around him.
All right,
So.
You begin climbing back up. Do you have a climb speed or athletics feat?
No, neither.
All right, so you would climb at half speed. Got it.
Yeah,
all right,
so.
Over to Gertie the dragon eel.
First things first. Look for a 6. Doesn't get it.
All right.
Moves the 20 feet.
It's hard being on land. It's hard.
Yep. Mr. Pietro, say something so I can hear your voice.
What? Gertie, is that you? Get me out of this fucking webbing!
Where the fuck
I hate spiders!
Oh, God. It's a little far. Let me see what I got here. I got nothing. I'm gonna dash. And I'm gonna curl up around the voice I heard.
Okay. As you approach, let me see what. Oh, you have to stop right here. You butt up against something. It is large. Yeah, large enough that you can't move through its space.
That's my turn.
All right. Let's see. Spinneret recharge? No. All right. It will have to be content to feed upon Pietro. Here we go. Actually, could be kind of slick to do. Can we do this? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. All right. Pietro, you feel yourself hoisted up in the air,
Oh,
and
God.
you are dragged through one of these little access shafts. You're kind of stuck at it as you are pulled up and through that passageway. It still takes time to give you a little love dip, though.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oof. All right. Let's see what happens.
I done fucked up. I should have broken that constriction as soon as it happened.
All right.
Done
Let's
fucked
see.
up.
Technically, there would be that passage there that you could kind of see through. Gertie be tall enough to see over the ledge there. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay, Percy. Okay, open targets. Can make opportunity attack against you. All right, it'll burn its reaction to bite you again.
I swear to God, if it's another crit.
Pretty cool. Let's see.
Just chaining the crit cards.
All right. And then it's gonna finish its multi-attack and make its actual second bite attack.
Wait, so the crit card was only extra attack?
Well, on
yeah,
top of the crit
opportunity
damage.
attack.
Yeah, it was opportunity attack.
All right.
All right, so let's see. We got a crit for 38 with no poison. Then we got a 25 for 16, and then we got a 25 for 20.
76.
Yeah.
All right. That will bring us to this right here is gonna, and it's that turn. All right. True.
All right. Pietro is now going to rage. I should have raged and broken out of this shit long ago. Well, you live and learn. I'm going to attempt to break the constriction, the webbing. Break out of that.
Okay.
It's just a strength check.
Yeah. It is just a raw strength check, no strength save or anything. Or you can attack the webbing.
20.
Oh, 20? Yeah, you burst free. Okay.
All
right, so that's your action. You still have bonus action to move.
Nope, I raged for my bonus action, so
Oh, okay.
I can move. Well, I'm being dragged into here, so I'm going to go the opposite direction.
All right, so you're going to start shuffling away from the creature?
Yeah.
Okay, it is definitely difficult terrain, and you are kind of doing a belly crawl here. But
so
yeah,
you get to be like here, maybe here, right?
All right. Yep, the creature's already used its opportunity attack, so no worry about that. Okay. Gertie, you watch Pietro's feet, then legs, then sweet buttocks come sliding out of this passage, and he plops down to the floor.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from Pietro?
That's it. That's all my action economy. And he's just,
All right.
just swearing and cursing under his breath the entire time.
Understandable. All right. Let's see. Gravik. All right. This thing has dropped you 60 feet, but now you're climbing. So you're up 15 feet. So you're down 45 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have a 20-foot radius of cow spooks around you. Understandable. All right, here we go. A invisible attack is fired at you.
20 will hit.
Okay.
15 will not.
All right. With your rebuttal shield, is there any range restrictions on it, or?
Oh, it's only against melee attacks.
Okay. You are invisible again and webbed to the wall of the cavern.
Oh, God.
Freedom of movement though.
Oh shit, you're right. It's still in effect. So the webbing actually does nothing to you.
Like hits and dissolves.
Yeah. Seeing that this happened, the creature is going to be very confused, and more than likely going to use its action to scuttle away. It'll come back later. All right, Zalgramath, to you. Zalgramath, who's also Pietro, to you.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
I was thinking like I was to Pietro's head mind space to get over to Zalgramath's mind space. Since Zalgramath got his jaws into the spider and he's got the taste and thus the scent, can he smell where the spider might be?
Yeah, there's one over here.
I didn't see the ping.
Sorry. Over here.
Okay. Well, in that case, he's going to slither on up, and he's going to
Right. You
try
bump
and
into
make
something right there.
Okay. In that case, he's going to make another multi-attack at the creature.
All right. Still disadvantaged because of board game rules, but go for it. 12 does not hit.
I guess I'll try and constrict it.
Oh, that'll work. All right. You grab hold of the creature and start doing some nasty damage to it. All right.
Restrains it. Oh.
As you wrap around it and kind of crush the life out of it, it does appear as it dies. It is a hideous, mostly transparent spider.
You taste terrible.
Alrighty.
It's Zalgramath's turn.
Okay. Let's see. That brings us to Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna, right? So, let's see here. Man, I can't see shit. I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
I'll bravely stand in front of this doorway. And
Oh, wow. Okay. Amadio.
15 feet, boss. I got it.
Poor Mario. Poor Mario. All right. Okay. That brings us to the swarm of ghosts. Let's see. Okay, if the target is successful. Okay. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, okay. All right, and successful. So the swarm cannot hurt you, and they cannot get. They don't want to get close to you. So they continue to sort of mill about your spirits guardians down below you. So they have moved up so that they are near you, but not like near you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like 65 feet down, basically, just sort of milling about hungrily. All right. That brings us to, I guess they'll all collectively take dodge actions. So since they can't do anything else, they're just gonna dodge and wait. So 60 feet, 5 feet down, and dodging. Garuda, to you.
So Garuda will fly right there.
Oh, so brave.
He's saying right about give him mash.
Okay.
He can see these two ghosties.
They are 65 feet down, so you definitely can't see them. Because yeah, there's a cliff ledge there. You can't see Gravik or any of that noise.
And Garuda will ready another attack and be right above Zalgramath.
I've heard there's virtual tabletop platforms that you can actually set height on your vision, so like you can't see things that are up or below a certain height value. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, all right. So you're gonna ready in action.
Yep.
All right, Afra, to you.
Okay, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I assume that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bonus action dash. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and where? I want to aim at that. I'm gonna go one more, and then I want to aim right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw my Shadow Blade.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
It is a straight roll because advantage, disadvantage.
Correct. All right. You are confident that if something was there, you would have struck it.
Okay. So nothing is there. All right, that is my turn.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we get Butt Cannon back. Aw. All right. It's important to note with these ghosty spiders, if you are not also invisible, their attacks only deal half damage to you, which I don't think has come up, except maybe there was one attack on Zalgramath that I missed. So Zalgramath might have 4 more hit points than he currently does. As I kind of check the backlog in my brain. All right. So this one, unable to make you invisible, is still going to try and snack on you. So Pietro, here we go. 2 bites. But they will deal half damage, but they are made with advantage. So 23 for 14, which would be 7.
Yep.
And then 17 doesn't hit.
Nope.
All right, and that is its turn. Gravik, to you.
All right. There's a part of me that totally wants to be a dick and purposely slide down and put these ghosties in the aura.
Nice.
You can totally do that.
I'm just thinking that if we actually climb out of the ravine, they might just go back to whence they came. But I don't know that for sure, and I don't want 8, 7 ghosties to be coming at us. So yeah, I'm actually going to slide down.
WWGD. What would Gravik do?
Gravik would. He's a warrior. He's going to slide on down.
All right, you release your grip on the wall and begin sliding down. Do you do so until you're right in the middle of all of them?
Pretty much, yeah. He
Good,
wants them smack down in the middle of the.
All right, you are now 65 feet down.
Awesome.
I'm gonna be honest. When you first were dangling, I thought you were gonna Spirit Guardians cannonball all the ghosts.
Well, there's a difference between controlled descent on a wall and
Yeah,
cannonballing into an
talking
unknown ravine of
about
spirit.
We are talking about Lars, like any other player.
This also puts you in melee with several of the ghosts.
Ooh. Now, so a 65-foot, 20 to climb.
Yeah. So let me put them into proper squares for you. There you go.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you are in a target-rich environment.
Now, they're
we
all
don't need
dodging though.
Little Gravik anymore either, so let me get rid of him.
They are all dodging. So, do I want to do that? That would be mean. You know what? I think as my action. I don't think there's any concentration here. So I'm going to do a turn undead on them.
All right.
So, yeah, wisdom saving throw, DC I believe is 17. And I don't know that they have, I don't know what their CR is, but I think at my level, where's my, I didn't put it on my character sheet. At a certain CR, they auto, die, but I think these ones might be a little higher than that. I'm just pulling the cleric.
3, 4. All right, what was your DC?
DC is 17, and it's CR2 or lower would auto blow up if they fail.
These are not CR2 or lower, but if your DC is 17, all but 4 of them. Sorry, 4 of them get turned.
All right. So 4 of them are considered frightened of me, cannot use reactions, and must dash away on their turns. And the other 3 are fine.
All right.
Oh, it is in the description. It's right at the very bottom of the channel.
All right, Gertie, you're up.
Alright, Gertie. So my Roll20 is completely dying. Is there a dynamic wall here? Because I used to remember I could see right there, but now I
Let me
can't.
check. Let's see. I gotta tag all these sweet babies that are feared, so I don't forget. All right. Let's see. What can't you see?
Like, there's just like a wall, like it looks like dynamic lighting of a wall right here now. Can I see through Gertrude's eyes?
Oh,
This
let's
is
see.
just for science. No, I don't think I can. That's why.
Yeah, you should. Everyone has access to her mini, and she has dark vision. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't check the has sight button. There we go. All right, now you should be able to see.
Okay. Alright. So now I can see Pietro. We're gonna roll a d6. Hope looking for a 6. We don't get it.
All right.
Gertrude's gonna slither 20 feet. She's gonna use her action to grab Pietro and gently bring him into the center of her, and then she's gonna coil around him protectively.
Aww.
And she does not have 300. She does
Okay.
not have 303 health. Just that
Okay.
much health.
All right.
And
Sounds
that's
good.
our
Sounds
turn.
good. All right. Let's try to recharge the butt laser. Butt laser recharged. All right. Everybody's immune to butt lasers now. Meh. Let's see. And you stole its snack on top of everything else.
For the snack back. There's always that.
They can always wait for later, though. They can always wait for later. They're patient. So that's what they'll do. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Coming around the corner here is a spook. And let's see. Got a speed of 40. Okay, so they can go a little bit more. Let's see. I guess they'll go here. And then, let's see. Can they sense Amadio?
He is
no.
invisible.
Yeah, they would not see Amadio here. So they're going to keep going. Does Mario want to make it opportunity? No, wait, he's in familiar and you're not a warlock, so he can't actually make attacks per his contract. All right. Yeah, I guess it will go here. Can
Will
any
Garuda blast it? He was
Oh
holding
yeah,
an action.
Garuda, you were holding an action.
Yep.
All right, blast it. Blast it. Yeah, definitely shout out when you see a monster if I don't prompt you. Yeah.
Give you a chance to.
Oh yeah, sure. You wanted me to get my hopes up before you blasted me. All right. You shoot her right through the head. There is just a dribble of ectoplasm out the back and front. She turns and looks at you and assumes a horrifying visage. Everyone within 60 feet of this ghost that can see the ghost, which would preclude, I think it would not be Gertie and Gertie's teddy bear. So it would just be Mario, who lives forever. He doesn't give a shit. Jenna, who probably does give a shit, maybe for a couple more days. Garuda, who really gives a shit. Zalgramath, who couldn't give a shit. And Afra, you're outside of it. So, all right, go ahead and give me wisdom saving throws. You have advantage because Heroes Feast. Oh, wow. You just playing games with Zalgramath's life, huh? Nice.
I have no control over this.
Jenna, you're so thankful for that seafood breakfast burrito that your man-bull servant cooked up for you for breakfast. Otherwise, you would have aged many, many years. Let's see just how many years you've aged up poor Zalgramath, who really doesn't care.
Does it kind of like live forever?
They live a lot. They live several centuries, so he should be okay. Yeah. So he ages 20 years. He doesn't even notice.
Oh, that's a drop in the bucket. Come on.
Nobody could even tell what happens. Now, Garuda, you realize that might have been the end of you, or close to it. So.
How old is Garuda? Is he like 6 years old or something?
He lives to be.
Eric Cochran only lived for like 30 years, right?
30 years, yeah.
He's young.
That's okay, because I will never forget Salem the house cat getting turned to dust by a ghost. It seemed like being a house cat was a cool idea until a ghost showed up. All right, Pietro, to you.
All right.
You're in the sweet, slimy embrace of Gertie.
Well, I've been getting my ass kicked, and I don't like that. I guess I'll push off from Gertie, and then try and run at what was stabbing at me. So I guess I was back over here. Do I run into it, or?
You don't run into anything there. You could climb up and squiggle through. You're trained in athletics, yeah?
Yes.
Acrobatics too, or no?
Just athletics.
Okay, yeah, you could force your body through this thing like you were forced through it before. So it's just difficult terrain.
Okay. Like, all right. I think I can get one more square. Do I run into anything there?
No, but if you end there, you will be squeezing.
That's all I can do though, because I think if we're calling it difficult terrain.
Yeah. Okay.
Measure. Yeah.
All right. We still have an action, right? You could dash.
Wait, how did you only?
Because coming out of Gertie, it'd be 1, 2, because she's a difficult terrain as an ally, and then 3 to get there, and then
I wasn't calculating the difficult terrain.
And then 4, 5, and then like that would be actually a little bit more than 30 feet. But
well.
Yeah, but do you want to dash or do you want to use an action or?
Well, if I don't see anything in that case, shit. All right, this is such a. I'm gonna put down I'm gonna take out a bag of caltrops. I'm just in frustration and anger, just throw it on the ground with such force that it just breaks. So like right in front of me as I break open a bag of caltrops.
All right, we have caltrops miniature. There we go. The most deadly of all caltrops. Okay. And then
I'm just gonna stand there.
All right.
And just scream into the void. Come and kill me, you motherfucker! I'm tired of this.
Using yourself as bait. I like it. Okay. Let's see. Charging our butt cannons. Nope. No butt cannon for this sweet spider. Zalgramath, to you. This will be our last round, one way or the other.
All right. Okay, so I'm aged but not afeared. What?
What's up?
Never mind. Sorry, I accidentally moved the spirit guardians. I didn't.
That's okay.
Zalgramath is just gonna sort of turn back and scoff at the feeble attempt of this ghost mermaid to do anything, and he is going to he's gonna use his lightning breath because why the fuck not?
All right. Keep in mind, it is mighty, but only 20 feet long.
Oh, in that case.
Yeah, I know it's.
Okay, so he'll
you do
slither.
the best with what you were born with. That's what I've been told by the girl that picked my nose. So.
Oh my God. All right, so he's gonna slither over these mine carts, and he's gonna slither up, and that was a mistake.
All right.
And he's gonna breathe on her.
All right. Holy shit. I'm not gonna. Well, you know what? It's a ghost, so it actually has resistance to lightning, so it might be able to live through this. The dexterity is here we go. So it makes the save, halves it, and halves it. All right, so
19.
30. What? 19.
19. Yeah.
All right. It is bloodied, but still going. Incredible.
Zolgramath is gonna just sort of roar in frustration. Is just gonna smash one of the mine carts with his tail. You were supposed to die.
The minecart is smashed, but the ghost still lingers, dripping ectoplasm all around it. Jenna, you can finally see a bad guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna just firebolt it.
All right. That is a good firebolt, even without the critical. Even with it resisting and taking half damage, that is enough. The ghost catches flame, and the ectoplasm burns away.
And since I'm no longer dodging, I'll move right there.
Okay. Amadio, to you.
Alright. Standing over here this time. Boss. Dodge.
Nope.
Oh, James, did you want camera peeps? Like
I was thinking about that earlier, but I didn't say
but you
nothing.
didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you see where you are on a map, you can totes drag out camera guys whenever you want. So, because I know the party's pretty spread out over everything.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Mario, anything else?
No, he dodges.
All right. Swarm of ghosts. The ones that are afeared are gonna swim / fly away from you. Down they go. Using a move and a dash. Did you want to attack one of them as they were leaving, or no?
They take Spirit Guardians first, right?
Oh, which would break the turn undead anyways. Derp.
Yeah.
Weird flex. Okay, so here we go.
I was hoping to destroy them, but I didn't know how.
But it's Lars. He's all about the weird flexes.
All right, here we go. They are scared, but then damaged, and then confused. So just do 1 damage for all of them, since they're all taking the same burst of damage.
They do get a
here we go.
Throw, yeah.
Yep, 1, 2, 3 from the white ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4 from the yellow ones.
Everyone fails.
Yeah, everyone fails. So what's that damage?
Oh,
all right.
Pretty low.
Okay. You have managed to piss all of them off.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Totally what I do.
So yeah, they are really upset with you. Radiant is one of the only energy types that they take full damage from.
Oh, then they're really gonna hate me on my next turn.
Yeah. So, let me queue up a bunch of attacks on you and see what happens.
We're just. Oh no, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Reading comprehension fail. I'm good.
All right, here we go. Detects life. Sure. All right, nothing else going on here. Okay, this is from the white ones, which I'm too lazy to remove all the feared ones, but they're not feared. They're just gonna swarm all around you. We don't play with flank, so at least there's that going on. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. No problem. And then here's from the yellow ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. One of them actually fumbles. Let's see what happens with that.
Yeah, and even with a +2 from flank, nothing.
Yeah. Well, we don't. Do we play flank?
We play with a +2, don't we?
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, I was pretty sure this one didn't have a flank. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. All right. Let's see. Oh my. A CR1 creature chosen randomly by the DM appears within 30 feet of you and is hostile to everyone. Okay. I guess it would be an undead creature. So let's see. What about this thing right here? Yeah, that works. A basic bitch specter appears. It appears to be a ghost. Not a ghost. A dwarf. So I guess a specter's kind of a ghost. Here we go. We're gonna roll a d10, see which direction it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. So a ghostly specter appears right there in the spirit guardians. So it's probably not too happy about that. All right, let's roll it into initiative. All right, so Garuda, to you.
So Garuda will fly over here. I guess he's still 10 feet up above the circle.
Mhm.
So I'm not near nobody, right? I guess that'll be
Right.
okay. Cool. Okay, so he will stow one of his pistols and pull out his hand mortar. Tell Gravik.
And the ceiling in this room is quite large compared to other places in the mines, so it is about 35 feet up.
Okay, I can't move up anymore.
Okay.
Tell Gravik to duck, and he will start shooting his pistol first. So shoot.
All right.
He'll aim at that one for one pistol shot. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
2 pistol shots.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Did it die?
It is bloodied.
And 3 pistol shots. I don't think that will hit.
That does not hit.
And then he'll aim his hand mortar at this little girl right there, and
Okay.
give himself advantage with a grit point.
All right.
It's just 18 shots.
Sure. That's gonna hit. It'll take some fire damage, but it is resistant to fire.
Cool. Then
all right.
Yeah, since it's hit, everyone 5 feet around has to make a dex save.
Okay, that includes Gravik. Got it.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Let's see. Everyone around it is yellow. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It looks like they all fail. What's the DC on it?
8 plus 9.
Okay. All right, Gravik, you make it.
They take 1d8. I'll take 5 damage.
Nice. Fire damage?
Yep. So I guess 3
all right.
damage.
Got it. Okay. Anything else from Garuda?
Nope.
All right, fair enough. Garuda flying above the ravine, firing down into the cloud of ghosts that is swarming around Gravik. Afra, to you.
Okay, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to throw my Shadow Blade at this square right here.
Which square?
This one.
Okay.
Alright.
That is an amazing hit. You are confident that it would kill anything that was right there, but there's nothing hiding there.
God damn it. Okay.
All right.
That's all I got.
Okay. Time to fire up that butt laser. Nope. All right. Let's see. Okay. Scuttle. Gravik, to you.
All right. This is awkward. Garuda's how much higher than me? He's pretty high, right?
I think he said he was outside. He's 10 feet above your spirit guardians, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna cast this a little, like, just so he's.
So
not caught in it.
he's 35 feet down. Does that sound right, Garuda?
No, I never went down.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you're
Oh,
just
okay.
above it. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're fine.
So
Yeah.
just
Oh, okay.
above the cavern.
Oh, okay.
Good. That's really good because I'm gonna cast Dawn.
Oh, nice.
So that is a 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of bright light.
All
That
right.
is considered sunlight, and each creature in it, including myself, must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 4d10 radiant on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
All right.
And-
let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
it's-
keep going.
It's also concentration, so this technically will drop my spirit guardians.
Oh, okay.
But this is a when it comes in, they do it, as well as when they start their or whenever they end their turn in the cylinder.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sorry. So it's DC 17 for 22 damage, Constitution saving throw.
All right. Here we go. We'll do the white ones first. 1, 2, 3. All right. One of them makes it. The others do not. And then the yellow ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of them make it.
Okay, so everyone, including myself, took 22 radiant damage. I have to make a save to
It's
keep the
halved?
concentration.
If you make the save.
If you make the save.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. That one is still going. Let's see. This one is bloodied. Let's see. This one is bloodied. Wow. All right.
And so to give you an idea, so it's a column that is 30-foot radius, and I've centered it on myself. So it's double the radius of the Spirit Guardians.
Nice. You know what? We should probably double the Spirit Guardians in size. That'd be an easy way to keep track of it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yep.
We just,
All right. Hold on.
like.
Let's see. Advanced set dimensions, units. All right.
Garuda, how you doing on time?
I'm good. My other game's canceled today.
Oh, okay.
All right. That is how much sunlight you've just brought into this place.
Yeah. So that is
All
right.
right.
in that area.
I feel like there are the invisible spiders in that, like a shadow should be cast.
Well, but it's only.
Well,
it's
no, if they're invisible, if they're bending light, they won't. Yeah, never mind.
All right. Wow.
Wishful
The specter of all things makes the save. It is bloodied though by the attack because specter is pretty weak.
And this sunlight does not actually come out from the ravine because I'm 65 feet down and it's a 40-foot column.
Got it. All right. You have bloodied all of these spooks and ghosts.
And I just like roar at them
All right.
just because that's what I do.
All right. 30-foot radius. Okay, definitely know what they're going to do when the turn comes around. Gertie, to you.
Alright, roll a d6. Yeah. 20 feet. Dash. Gertie's just like, Pietro, I'm done trying to save you.
Aw.
You
Okay.
do not what I intend you to do. And she'll go right there.
Just slither around the corner. Okay.
Oh, it's you, my unlikely ally.
Anything else from Gertie?
No.
Okay. Let's see. That brings us to an undefended and delicious half-orc. All right. Something shoots a butt cannon at you. Pietro, 1 and 2. Only a 20 though.
Yeah, 20 hits.
All right, you turn
Okay.
invisible and then are yanked out of your little passage, and then there is a familiar feeling of a spider trying to bite you. Oof, that is a crit. Only 20 damage.
Fuck's sake.
Well, let's see what happens. All right, piercing damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw. This thing may have caused internal bleeding. Oof, 16 is the exact number you needed to prevent it.
Okay.
All right, so you just take the 20 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
And turn invisible. So we'll need Mini Pietro again. There we go. Boop. All right. It is the Spectre's turn. The Spectre is been summoned and is violent against everyone, so it don't know no better. It's just gonna stick around and try to Spectre you. Let's see. Oh man, so many different layers when you have ghosts. All right, it's just gonna come up and try to life drain you, Gravik. And then it will stick around in the sunlight, unfortunately. 19 for 3.
It misses.
All right, then give it that damage.
So that was 4d10.
All right, and it is obliterated. All right. Pietro, who is in the Phantom Zone. You are invisible and restrained. There is a spider nomming on you.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna recklessly attack this damn spider. I'm sick of this shit.
All right, you are restrained and invisible. A million different things. It will be at disadvantage. Go for it.
But because of reckless, it's a normal attack.
It's gonna be normal. That's right. All right, go for it.
All right. Let's use a superiority dice for.
Okay.
15.
15 hits. You are confident their armor class is 15.
Let's burn another superiority dice.
All right. Also hits.
And then offhand weapon. Over.
All right, let's see what happens as we close out the session on this last attack. Ooh, okay. I don't really see that happening to this particular weapon. All right. So no additional effect.
All right.
And that will round out the rounds. All right. We will continue this next week with Gravik clinging to a wall, summoning a tiny sun to fight off a swarm of ghosts, while Pietro in the Phantom Zone fights off the spider that is determined to eat him. The rest of you chilling. Afra having the worst game of Battleship ever. And Garuda blasting things like little Danny DeVito Bird does. All right. So I will take you guys back to the start page, and we'll continue this next week. All right. Announcements real quick. The build battle for 5-Room Dungeon ends at the end of this month, so it's end of August. I encourage you to enter. It's an actual physical prize this time around, which is pretty cool. And anyone, me, whoever, is going to run the winning dungeon as a one shot. So that should be pretty fun. I posted mine that I did like 2 hours along with a video that showed how I did it with links to the resources that I used. It was fun. Like, don't stress it. It's a good exercise to, especially if you're interested in DMing, to kind of develop some of those design skills a little bit. What else? Oh, I'll be announcing the roster for the October Odyssey game this afternoon. So that's going to close. Applications are closed on that. That's going to close out. Then, what else? I don't know. I don't know any other announcements off the top of my head. Extra Life is in November. We've locked in a team for that. But I am looking for anybody that wants to help with administrative stuff during the events. So stuff like hanging out in the stream and chatting with people, keeping track of donations when they come in and as they're spent, that sort of stuff. So if anybody wants to volunteer to help out with that, that would definitely be appreciated. You don't obviously have to do it for. Odyssey Game, yeah, I'm closing out applications today, and I'm making my decision. So
Gotcha.
for the one that's going to happen on Sunday nights in October. So, all right. Does anybody else have any announcements? Nope. Okay. On that note, we will adjourn. I will see some of you tomorrow. I'll see some of you later in the week. Otherwise, I'll see you guys back here next Sunday as we'll continue securing the mines and trying to find the entrance to the Soul Vault. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Thanks, Crash.